just remind everybody that, you know, before you get a certain distance into the chapel, what happened last time, you had to make some saves, otherwise something happens. So just be aware of that.
I think Oscar was closer.
I'm pretty sure that
I feel like I
spell
cast
zone is being
Moonbeam.
disrupted.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I know Val stayed in that corner, so you didn't really, you know, it's kind of like a thin line that you're inside the chapel. So I just left it that you're not actually in the zone of making a save just yet.
Good to know.
And so all these cultists are going to continue their chant, and one of them is going to kind of like, I'm going to say, Val, you changed into a saber tooth, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I had it written on there, but no, it's reset. So I'll add it back on there.
Yeah, so yeah, like I said last night, I had to delete my cookie, so it's like it just got rid of the map. So always a fail proof. Before we log off, I'm going to try and take a picture of the map and just recreate it real quick. So somebody, one of the cultists in here, they're all continuing their chanting, but one of them just collapses, and just like a couple of seconds, kind of like shrinks down, slowly is transforming, and it turns into a kind of like a softball sized black rock.
Okay.
Interesting.
And the other 29 cultists are still chanting. So I'm going to just change this number to a 4.
Sorry, did you say
upon seeing that,
49?
Wilbur will say, "We're about to rock you like a hurricane."
29.
29.
Okay. I was like, oh dear. What have we gotten ourselves into?
No, it was 30 to start. So I just put 6 groups of 5.
Okay.
So if I need to break it down later to individuals, then we can. And then the only other thing that's going to happen is you're going to try and no, that's it on this round. That's it on this round.
At the start of the round, they take damage, right?
Their turn, I believe.
Okay. Yeah. This is what we're doing now, right? Their turn.
Yeah, I think a lot of those like Moonbeam, Spiritual Weapons, or Spiritual Guardian, it's you cast it, nothing happens when you cast it. It's at the start of their turn. So if they started their turn in there, you said the cultists did go, right? They went.
So after. Yeah, so I mean, they need to do their deck saves for the prone.
Yeah, let me just double check if it's the end or.
Well, they all started, but in their turn, they're just continuing their chanting.
So, and my area of damage is only if they move. So if they're all just sitting still, they're just all they're not taking any damage.
If a creature starts its turn in the spell area and is concentrating on the spell, the creature must make a con save. Where is? There's one about. The ground in the area is covered with slick ice, making it difficult terrain. When the creature enters the spell area for the first time on the turn or starts its turn there, it must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, it falls prone. So at the start of their turn, they have to make a dex save of 15 or they fall prone.
That's a lot of dice rolling.
Yeah, 29 saves. Let's just
so one of these things literally turned into a rock, right? That's what happened?
As an omnipresent, yes, that's what happened. I doubt that.
I just wanted to make sure I heard that right.
That's what it was said. I don't.
That's what it said, but we don't know that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would have seen that. I mean,
unless it's just like me, the parent's like, wait, what just happened?
Unless possibly he's like right here, the one that
Val, give me your history check.
Is this a seance or a rock concert?
And I can't use guidance.
Orc and roll.
Rock and roll.
14.
I'll see myself out.
So yeah, I mean, from what you can remember, that the black rock, because you would have seen it because you're the closest, even though you're a saber-toothed tiger, but that rock is kind of similar to the black rocks that were being the same type of black rock that's being moved outside on top of the hill by that skull.
Oh, gotcha.
It seems like the same material.
Methinks
what I'm getting
Ketherick
at.
is going to have new research material. How does a mortal turn into a stone?
Blackstone.
Okay, six deck saves. First one.
Oh, you're just doing them as a group.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you mean you don't want to roll 29 times every time?
No. All right, one fail.
It meets, it beats.
Yeah.
Dang. Oh, well.
Oh, that was on a 19 too. I got robbed. I got robbed.
Okay, I already.
Oh. Most of them are down.
Nice.
There you go.
Beautiful thing.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna put prone on 5 of these.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that means they can move like 1 block. Well, I'm assuming they have 30.
So they're prone, which means we would have advantage on hitting them, but they're in the shroud, so we have disadvantage. So is it just a straight roll to hit them?
If you're trying to,
Well, if you're trying to hit them with a ranged attack, you would automatically have disadvantage if they're prone.
Oh, you have disadvantage if they're prone.
Right. If you're hitting them with a melee and they're prone, you have advantage, but we can't see them. So I think if you're hitting them with melee, then that's a straight roll. If you're hitting them with a ranged weapon, that's automatically a disadvantage.
Yeah.
but y'all
disadvantage.
can't see them in there anyway.
Correct.
At the same time, so
Except for me, if I'm 10 feet
right.
away from them.
So it could just be yeah, just I think that's still a straight roll. If somebody's attacking in but can't see, that's a disadvantage versus the advantage since they're prone, but they actually can't see that they're prone.
Well,
right?
if you're range attacking a prone person, that's disadvantage as well. Plus, you can't see them. So, I mean, you don't have double disadvantage, but yeah, that's one. Some people will take the prone action as a free action if they're at range because that's automatically going to give disadvantage on ranged attacks from an enemy. So that is a free action to go prone if you know you're gonna.
Think about it.
Yeah.
If you know you're going to have against ranged people, even ranged spell attacks, a free action is to go prone. You're going to lose half of your movement to get up, but that is definitely a tactical
And when
move.
you did that, I imagined it. You guys remember the Home Alone movies, right? When Kevin iced the back steps, I pictured the cultist going prone, doing exactly that. Zip, no!
Well, tell me what you're trying to do. Well, let's see. We went to the top of the round.
Oh, I have Salkeen as first. Well, unless Wilfric let his breath go. That was held.
Yeah, I did. I held an action as my breath weapon for cone. You see, I don't have to see the target. It just happens, and I have to make a save.
Okay. Yeah. So at the moment, you technically don't see a target.
Did you?
If you take the attack action, replace one of your attacks with a breath attack, either a 20-foot cone or a 30-foot line that is 5 feet wide. It inflicts 2d6 damage of your choice, and each creature in the area must make a Dex save 13, or take full damage. And I don't have to see them to do it, from what I'm reading.
Did you use Step of the Wind to get closer to get a free dash?
Are you
Yeah,
back?
I did.
Are you backtracking something?
Yeah,
Are
because
you
he held his breath weapon for I don't know if you could see him or he just held it to the end of turn type of thing. But yeah, if he step of the wind, he could have actually got closer because it's essentially a free dash, a bonus
Okay.
action dash.
Okay, is that where you ended up, or you further in?
I didn't go into the room. I stopped right where Val was.
All right, so can you just move your token? Because that's why I was questioning what you were
Yeah.
doing.
Absolutely, you
I
step
was
up with
right
the wind
here.
and got closer. No problem.
You sure you don't want to step inside the chapel to do it?
No, I'll let somebody else do that. Can't take his free reckless. We'll let him do it and see what happens.
Okay,
So I'm going to be making my breath attack weapon on my next turn against these cultists here in the corner, nearest Val.
okay,
They're within
And-
20 feet.
all right. Yeah, you can get a shot at those four.
They have to
uh,
make a DC 13 dex or take full damage.
Okay,
Or we could kill them all by the time it gets to your next turn. Who knows?
Yeah.
I know. It's like
Imagine.
I'm
Oh my
holding
God.
this action.
Here pulls out a bomb.
Oh no.
That's the beauty of a hold action. It can be unleashed at any given time, as long as something doesn't happen to disrupt the turn.
yeah, I guess I'm still just trying to wrap my head around, y'all have advantage on them since they are prone, but you have disadvantage on yourself because you can't see in.
So they
Because it's
cancel out and
obscured.
do a straight roll, is what I'm thinking about.
That's what I'm thinking, but
Yeah.
It's funky.
What it
Yeah,
sounds like.
it is.
Yeah, it would.
Sounds like
I believe it
an
would cancel
advantage would
itself out.
cancel out a disadvantage.
Yeah,
Well,
but so
we'll
far,
take it-
anything that's crossed us, with the exception of Link, has died.
we'll take it case by case, because like if he's going to throw a breath weapon, which is fire, through a sleet storm.
Doesn't have to be fire. It can be acid. It can be whatever element
No,
I want it to be.
Well, I'm just saying for an example.
Yeah.
If the sleet storm extinguishes fire going through, then that could be at some sort of disadvantage, but we'll just take it.
Well, I'm using acid.
Okay. All right. Saul Keen, you're up, top of the round.
Okay. Well,
And I'm sure within this whole last week, you reviewed your character sheet and figured out what you could do as an attack.
well, right now there's not much I can do except wait until I get closer. I'm kind of. I don't have much
You
but
can
a
do
breath
what I'm doing and
weapon.
use your breath weapon.
Well, you got to move is 5 feet, and you can do whatever you want, or you can dash in and try and tackle that incubus, or
Say nakedness.
Incubus.
incubus.
Ow.
If you want to dash in and go naked and see what
I actually
happens,
didn't
and
get a chance to look over
then it'll
my
be
Level
sheet much more. I
69.
was-
it'll be a performance roll at disadvantage. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out my actions. Hold on.
Oh my God, you had a whole week. I'm just playing, dude. No, but really, you did have.
No, it's okay. Take your time, man. It's better.
I-
It's better
I
to.
worked
Rushing
a
never
lot,
gets it well.
So,
Yeah, if anybody wants to help out
I think I'm just
or
gonna
push them in the right direction, advice.
probably just gonna move there for now and hold.
What are you holding? And don't say yourself.
Knife
Did you say a knife?
and a
I
block. of
can't
cheese.
see in the dark, so and I don't know what the light levels
Get a
are.
cutting
here.
board. You're gonna do it on the counter? Yes.
I mean, it's dim light in there. They've got some some sconces or torches on the wall, even though it's not on the map. And there's candles and stuff like that. And I think I had mentioned before, like when you went in, if I didn't, well, actually you wouldn't see it now because of the sleet storm. So I take that back.
Yeah.
But you would see some,
Good idea.
you would see some candle light or torch light, at least in this area. Everything that's not covered in that sleet storm.
Well,
Whew, sorry,
I'm just
long
gonna.
day at work today. It was very, very dull. Aside from that guy who threatened me this morning, it was very dull.
I don't know.
Want to hold an action?
Not take an action.
You can
I don't
pass,
really
dude.
have anything to hold. I'll just pass. Take my
Okay.
movement and pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
So,
enough.
I mean, just so you're aware, you do have things like dodge, disengage, interact, I missed it,
Hide.
attack. Yeah.
You can
yeah.
hide behind somebody. You know,
I mean,
Or you can
considering
take
the
an
fact
action
that
to
I
ready a
can't
strike.
see any enemies, there wouldn't be any point in trying to like take aim at something or put on another hunter's mark.
Yeah.
'Cause if
And,
I can't see anything, what's the point?
and looking at that afterwards, yeah, that's a one-time use. I thought that was like the normal spell, but yeah, that's once, and then I think it's that after short
I
rest or
think
long
it's
rest.
once, and then I think I can use spell slots, but once free, and then it's a spell slot after that, I believe. But I don't know, maybe. Either way, I've already used it anyways,
Yeah.
and
Because
I
when
don't
they,
really have anything besides a crossbow, and I would need.
Oh,
to
you can
line
do
myself
that.
with
You can
Yeah.
fire blindly into it. The attack will be with disadvantage, though.
Just fire blindly into nothingness.
Yeah.
You might hit.
Well, you don't
Yeah.
know.
Never
You might
got
get lucky
hit.
and hit. Depends on how the dice roll.
Yeah.
That's
I guess I-
D&D in a nutshell.
Yeah. It's
Depends
not
how
like
the
you're gonna
dice
be-
roll.
Yeah, it's not like you're gonna be
alright.
losing anything like a spell slot or anything. If you're attacking, you're just attacking. So it's better to like try, you know?
But who knows?
Yeah.
You might get a kill. You might get an instant kill shot. You never know.
Well, I
You could
guess
roll
I
that
will
20.
load up the crossbow and fire off a shot towards the maelstrom.
Nice.
Center mass,
Yep,
see what you hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
the male what?
Maelstrom. Chaos.
I don't know what you're saying.
It's another word for chaos.
You're gonna try and hit chaos? I'm confused.
Yeah. Well, chaos is inevitable.
Okay.
All right, so hit dice. Assuming.
If you have it in your inventory and it's prepared, you should just be able to hit the where it says like plus or minus whatever next to it in
Like
your
the
action
+5?
section.
Yeah.
Yep.
But since you can't see, it would be at a disadvantage. So you'd roll twice and take the lower value. Or you can like right click and disadvantage.
So you're just trying to hit a cultist, is what you're saying. In this lead storm. So that's a 7. And a
Like it.
dark. Yeah.
With
And
spikes.
yeah, that's gonna be a icy miss.
Hear a clink in the background.
But to be fair, you don't know it missed because you didn't see it.
Yeah.
True.
In your
That's
head,
true.
nailed it.
In
true
your head, you
again.
could have nailed him in the eye.
Exactly.
All right. Go.
All right, Oscar.
Okay, so according to my spell slots here, it looks like I did not cast Moonbeam last game.
But maybe you
Correct.
did. What's the?
don't
Oh,
think
you
you did.
didn't.
No, because it's the second level spell. I didn't use any other slots.
Oh.
You cast smite. That's what you cast.
That's right.
Yeah, because smite lasts until I hit somebody. I
Mhm.
think,
Yeah,
right?
it's after you hit, then you cast smite.
Oh, did I hit somebody?
Yeah,
think- I
the
think-
The
forearm.
monkey.
Yeah.
Oh, right, the monkey. Thank you. Okay.
Like, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
I
you
was like,
killed
did anybody come out of there? Yes, that's right. We fought a monkey.
He's pinned against the wall. Theo pinned
That's
him against this
right.
He
wall.
was endangered. Now he's extinct.
someone.
Um,
Oh.
He was
Oscar's
very
become everything
swiftly
he
dealt
hates.
with.
So Oscar's gonna come up here.
Oh my God! Here, take that.
Um,
Take that.
This tunnel's only
I-
5 feet long.
5 feet long.
I
you
mean
mean
wide.
Why? Yeah.
I
gotta
am
come
kind of
past
standing
you
off to the
guys.
side to let people through. So after
Thank you.
shooting my crossbow.
Yeah.
And,
Moonbeam's really high, but it's not very wide.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I
fun,
can
though.
cast it up to 120 feet So what is it? It's a 5-foot radius. It's like 10-foot diameter.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 10
I'm
diameter.
using this measuring tool. Are we trusting the measuring tool on this one?
No.
No, the 10-foot
Just
squares.
the squares? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The squares are 10 feet?
Correct.
Yep.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Right
then
here.
I will cast Moonbeam. Oh, no. In front of this incubi.
Nice.
Okay.
I think it's just Incubus because it's one.
Oh,
I don't know. I could be wrong.
no, you're
Semantics.
No, I think you're correct. He is just one. I'm an asshole. Okay. And so basically the way Moonbeam works, hold on, let's cast it. Bing. Okay, we used one. A silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40 feet high cylinder, centered on a point within range. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in a ghostly flame that causes searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw. Blah 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 blah. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save. Actually, can I cast this just over the Incubus guy?
I was wondering why
I
you
can do
did
stuff
it.
like that too. Thanks for reminding me.
Radiant is radiant the same thing as fire damage?
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Radiant
No.
is like intensity of light. Fire is fire. They are different. Fire, poison, cold, acid.
Okay,
They're all their own separate damage types.
gotcha.
I always thought of radiant as like a holy
Holy
light.
light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Type
Yeah,
of
that
thing.
shit hurts me pretty
Gotcha.
bad.
Yep.
Yes. So when he starts his turn, he'll take 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's a couple other things in there, but I can also move that beam up to 60 feet
Which is fun.
on my on
Just
on
like a
each of my
giant
turns.
light.
What if he just wants to be friends?
Damn.
I mean,
He
Wow.
definitely does.
I
Sucks for
pretty
him.
Sure I talked about diplomacy
Nice.
way earlier, but whatever.
I mean, he does look kind of sexy,
He's so sexy.
He does have a
Sexy
choker
and I
on.
know it.
Gotta be charismatic if he's like a cult leader, right? I mean,
A sure sign of sexy. Be wearing a choker. Oh, yep. There you go.
He's got a choker.
That's it. That's a winner right
His
there.
hair is slicked back.
And whose charisma's higher though? That's the question.
there you go.
Fine.
Yo, battle of the charisma in the middle of a sleet storm. Hey,
Holy light.
All right.
come here,
Hey.
Austin.
All
Hey, let me
right.
borrow that choker.
Anything else from Oscar?
No, Oscar has done this turn.
Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
Once things start moving and everybody's got all their circles, just say, hey, so-and-so needs to do a con save, or hey, so-and-so needs to do a deck save, because there's spells going everywhere, so just remind me. Kithrix, you're up.
Do I have enough room to squeeze past this mess? Because I tell you, I want to be
Oscar
like,
and I are short.
yeah, I want to be right here. I think so. Even if I count 5 here, even if I count this as difficult 15, and then maybe go over another 5, 20. Can I do that?
Just shove him out of the way. You'll be fine.
I wanna-
I mean,
I
you
wanna-
you can squeeze through a space, just don't stop in it.
Yeah.
As long as there's something like huge, like a freaking a giant ogre or something in a space, then
I just want to stay 10 feet close to Oscar. So I want to move here. And then I'm going to start like swirling around, grab my chest, and then I'm going to cast mirror image. So you'll see 3 more Kithrixes emerge from him.
Shadow Clone Jutsu. Poof.
And
okay.
that'll be my turn.
So
And I'll scale him down.
Holy.
so 1 second here.
there-
Don't you make a save to avoid being enchanted by the chanting?
Yeah, that's what
What they call it, enchanted.
Give me your wisdom save for entering the chapel.
All right, so that is a
That's
magical
+2.
effect. Yeah. 22, 24.
Dang.
Damn.
You're fine.
You're
You're
more than fine.
All right. So you did yeah, if you could bring those down.
That'll be my turn. I'll just
What spell was that?
mirror
did you-
image.
Okay.
So there's three copies of me. If they try to target me, shit, that's way too far. They try to target me. There's a chance that they could hit one of the clones instead. And if they do, they have their own.
Just
AC.
become very difficult to hit.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I think they're kind of like ethereal type of thing. So they don't actually take up space.
Okay. And you're gonna write down which one's the real one?
Yeah, the one with the
For
purple
yourself.
circle. Yeah.
How do you know I'm
Pink
real?
circle.
Well, I mean, you could have kept that to yourself.
Well, we're constantly shifting spots, so we're constantly cycling through. So whoever's looking at this wouldn't actually know. I think that's how that's.
Well, that one's poorly photoshopped. It's clipping into the pew.
Well, the reason I asked if one of these guys targets Kithrix, do I need to roll to see which one they're targeting?
No, I roll for that.
Okay.
So
That's
depending on how many images there are, the DC does go up for that. So
Yeah, okay. I gotcha. I think I used that once before. I was trying to figure out how to go. So
we did that back with
Alright.
the hags.
yeah. All right. So all right, cool. Back to is that it for Kithrix?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
Oh,
Theo, you are up.
All right. I ain't gonna fucks around. Let's just go right in there, honestly.
Oh, Theo, you have inspiration. I gave you bardic
That's
inspiration.
right.
Oh hell yeah. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so go right in. You got
Oh yeah.
backup on your
I'm doing
save.
it. I'm doing it.
Waltz right in. Like, did somebody order a plate of awesome?
I think that I am gonna be within 10 feet of you. And I have +2 on the save.
Yep.
Plus bardic inspiration. Oh hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. All right, I'll do. It's a wisdom save, right?
Yes.
Okay. So save my wise. And then bardic inspiration is a D4.
D6.
D8.
Yeah, at this level.
A
Ooh,
D8.
you level
Oh, okay, yeah.
up.
Hell yeah. Which one's a D8? Is it this one?
It's the
This little
the D4's ass to ass.
You mean the D8
Yeah.
is ass to ass?
That is the best way I've ever heard that.
Or the one with 8 sides.
So I thought that's what he was.
+2 from you, right? So 11.
Mhm.
So 15, 17.
Yeah, you're fine.
Dope. Thank you, everyone. Teamwork making the dream work. Okay, let's
What
do this.
works? Teamwork.
Okay, so I am going to cast magic missile on, I guess, these whatever's in that the 4 guy, the area with the rock. Basically.
One of these guys right
Um,
here.
I think you have to see that though.
She
Would I
can.
be able to see
Oh,
it?
if he's within 10 feet, I guess.
I think it is within 10
Yeah.
feet. I feel like that would be within 10. I mean, you guys tell me. I don't want to. I know the tool doesn't really work, but if the box is 10, I would say that's about 10 feet, within 10 feet, right?
So what are you trying to do
I was just gonna cast magic missile.
on just one of those 4 prone?
Yes, anyone that you choose. And it's an automatic hit, and I'll just cast it at first level. So
Okay. After 1, or you doing 3 targets?
I'll do one.
Okay.
One.
Yeah, you can do them all to the same target, or you can split them.
So that's gonna be 3,
Okay.
and then I can still like melee.
You still have 2 more. It's 3. It's 3 missiles.
Oh, it's 3.
So you roll for each of
enchanted.
them.
Oh, okay, cool. Three again. And 3 again.
That's 4, honey.
Oh, 4, sorry.
Roll the 3.
All right.
10.
You took out one of the 4 that are prone.
All right, cool. Excellent.
Why?
And
So what I'm gonna do is when you guys target any of these that are in the groups of 5s or less, when you shoot something in there and does a certain amount of damage, I'm gonna just go from 1 and just start taking away till one of them drops and just follow through to the next one instead of putting 20 something tokens everywhere.
Yeah, that works.
yeah, understood.
But if you're doing like a certain area and you say, hey, I'm shooting in here, or hey, I'm shooting something over here, just say whatever, just use your laser and give me a general area.
Cool. And then I still get a second action, right? Like I get to attack. Is that correct?
You're after 5th level, so.
Cool.
As
All
long,
right.
as, long as it's on your character sheet, ma'am, then yeah.
Yes, it is. I just wanted to make sure. I'm always confused. I'm like casting. I know you can't cast 2 spells, so I wasn't sure if like
You can do 1 spell and a cantrip.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
One of
I
them
would get
has,
that confused.
yeah, one of them has to be a bonus action if you do it that way. Unless you use action surge, and then they can both be leveled spells.
Gotcha. Okay, good to know. All right. In that case, then I will.
I would say your last thing, what did that look like? But you actually didn't see what it looked like.
Yeah.
Heard someone scream.
Well, her I'll say her magic missiles look like they actually look like little mini darts, and she just goes like pew, and they shoot out. And then I guess I will just kind of
Batman style.
shoot my longbow into there and see whatever happens.
The arrows fly.
Yeah, so there you go. Does a 22 hit?
Tell me where you're aiming.
Just in that same area,
Okay.
like wherever.
Okay.
That close.
If somebody's going to target the incubus, tell me that. Otherwise, I'll just. If you don't say a certain area, I'm assuming it's the closest cultist.
Yes.
Okay.
Closest cultist.
Yeah. So 22.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Cool. Today.
3 days.
Today. Stupid.
Nice.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. 3. All right.
Gonna just get wailed on by 30 guys.
Um,
Uh,
I think
So-
it's really two.
okay. So what I would like to know from the group is, you see where the incubus is. Can I get, as an incubus who has 60-foot flying speed, but it's in half because of the sleet storm, can he get right here? Is this 30 feet or more?
10, 20, 30. That's about 30 feet, I would say. But yeah, so it'd be
I didn't
half.
see where you were trying to put it.
Yeah, I think that's exactly 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty on the nose.
Okay.
I mean, he's,
So-
But as he moves, he's gonna get a whole bunch of damage put on him.
well, he's gonna get it from the moonbeam.
And
oh,
mine.
he's within range of me now.
Really?
Oh, he's
Yeah,
I didn't
Eldritch
even
Blast
see
has
where
a
you were
range of
putting it.
120 feet.
You got to see him, all right? Or you don't.
I think you have to.
From
All
what
right.
you want, from what you, I'm going to be going into this room. So
All right,
unless you
so-
use that hailstorm,
All right, so he's flying. So tell me one at a time the saves that he needs to go through the sleet was a deck save, right?
So starting in the moonbeam, he had to make on the start of his turn, he had to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Con save of 13.
Missed. Okay. So what's he get?
2d10 of damage. And of course, it's only 10 damage,
That's good.
but it's still good.
That damage is still good.
And what type of damage is that?
That is,
Radiant.
I believe it's radiant.
Is he undead by any chance?
Yeah, it's radiant.
He is not undead. I just needed to, when you're doing damage, just tell me what type it is so I can tell you if he's resistant to it. All right.
I have this feeling that it doesn't do as much damage as you're used to.
Yeah.
You were like, yay, and then like, ah.
Also, if for some reason he was a shape changer and not actually an incubus, he would resume his original form.
Okay.
Sneaky.
Very sneaky.
Sneaky. And all right, next one, deck save on the Sleet Storm.
Now, oh yeah, he would have actually, before that, he would have had to do that at the top of his turn.
Okay.
So, 15.
We'll just say this was the top. Rolling. All right, he missed that one.
He would have been knocked prone.
So he wouldn't have flown away.
Yeah, so he would have used half
Unless
his
he got
movement to get up, and then the rest of it is cut in half. So if he had 40 feet of movement, he would have got up. And
So he started with 60, so
Okay. So it would go down to 30. So he would only have 15 feet of movement.
all right. All right, so he fell right about there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out there, yeah.
So
Must be very upsetting to him.
did he take any damage from that or just prone?
No, that is a utility. It's the to slow down their movement so they can't move. It's battlefield control to get people to funnel through and pick them off one at a time.
Right. I got you. All right.
And then does he take any damage? Because for spike growth, I know it's on the ground, but it says when a creature moves into or within the area. It doesn't say if he's flying or not.
Well, he just moved into it
Yeah.
by following.
He didn't. If he went this trajectory, here's where I think this is where we place your.
Oh.
board,
Yeah.
So.
He's
So
not
he
within
did-
it.
He didn't hit that part yet.
Never mind. I was just looking at the green.
Yeah.
Spike growth was green in my head, but I'm orange.
Yeah, we went orange first, and then I kind of discolored it. So.
Nope, that's why I have an orange circle around myself. But
Yeah.
it's okay.
I don't.
Okay.
And I don't know if he has to be on the ground for that or not.
Yeah, it's unclear.
I'll check that. Well,
I can check it too. It's fine.
if you can check it. Right. And then, yeah, it's going to be, he doesn't have a bonus action or anything. So it's going to be your turn anyway, Val. So,
Okay. I'll check that after. Then you can focus on all your other. You have some other things to focus on. I can look at it.
I'll try and figure it out while you're doing it.
All right. Yeah. So, sorry, I got to get to my tiger stats. There we go. Okay, so Val's saber-toothed tiger. So, where's her 10 feet? 20. Okay, and so she's got 40 foot of movement, so that should be good.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
I go 10, 20, and then yeah, I'm gonna have to risk it. Yeah, and then she's going to pounce with her claw on this area of whatever cultist is standing right in that area.
Did you do your wisdom save already to enter the chapel?
Nope.
All right, do that first.
And just so you know, that is unfortunately friendly fire as well. So you would have to also make the dex save.
Don't
If
forget to
that-
make your wisdom save with advantage being a half elf. You have advantage on I think advantage being charmed.
Does this count as
Um,
charmed?
Well, you're a
It
half
is-
elf like me, so you have advantage on making saves against being charmed.
Yes, I'm asking the DM if it's a charm effect.
that's what I'm double checking right now. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to the effect, but you are resistant.
Yeah, you have advantage. So
Yeah, so you would have
can be charmed,
advantage. You would have advantage on the save.
10-4.
So give me a advantage roll, advantage save, wisdom
Is that when you enter the chapel? Or is that every time?
Yeah.
Okay.
when you enter.
So would you have been within 10 feet of Oscar when you entered?
Yeah, because I was tucked up.
She was in the corner and I was just kind of giving her a pass because she was like hiding in the corner. So I was gonna try and say like and maybe say like as soon as you just kind of broke oh not that I didn't want to do that. I wanted this. So if you kind of like, kind of broke that plane,
Okay.
you were technically inside the chapel, but Oscar's kind of like hugging the threshold at the moment. So yeah. You,
14.
That's with advantage.
That is with advantage, but not with a bonus from Oscar. So
Which
if I
get-
was close
which-
enough,
Which gives you what?
16.
Okay, yeah, you're good. You saved.
Yeah, and then I gotta make a dex check to enter the sleet storm.
Dex save.
Dex. Thank you. Dex save. I don't think. Sorry, I have to switch between all these freaking different screens. Let me check my stats.
Unless you didn't want to enter the storm and
I am going to because I become as dexy as my cat.
Keep your
Keep
the stats of the
Dex
strength,
and strength.
and con.
And con.
You keep your wisdom, intelligence, and charisma. Unless one of them, if yours is higher, then you keep that stat. I think.
Okay. It is a +2. Back to the main page. Back to the main page. Okay. Oh, we have the same dex. It's fine. +2. Oh,
Nice.
Nice. There you go.
Gorgeous.
I'm Dexy and I know it.
So I was curious about so Keen's cold resistance. How would that work against the sleet spell? For friendly fire.
It doesn't do damage, so it still will be slick. So if it did cold damage, then yeah, it would do like half damage. But all this is for rough terrain, basically, make it really slippery.
All right.
so now her movement's cut in half.
Yeah, but yeah, if I moved 20 and then I got 40 feet.
Yeah, I mean that's fine where you're at.
5 in
I'm
there.
just saying if you move further in, then you're cut in half. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
No, I should still have like 5 foot of movement, I think.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Which group didn't fall prone? Because one of them saved, right?
Oh, that is true. I got overzealous with the prone. I was
Everybody's
dis-
prone.
I was distracted.
Everybody else is lying down, guys. Let's also lay down.
If they're prone and she attacks
Honest,
prone
Matt.
target, yeah, if she attacks a prone target that she can't see, then they would kind of cancel each other out. So it'd just be a straight roll.
Well, if it's melee though, she'd be right on top of it, wouldn't she?
But she can't see. She would get advantage on that, but she can't see them. So
Okay.
it cancel out. It'll just be a straight roll.
Mm.
Straight roll.
Biting at the air.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I will roll a straight roll. All right. Yeah, I have to roll my real dice for my wild shape. 'Cause I think, yeah. Druid dice. Okay. So I said I'm gonna attack with my claw
Okay.
first. Or no, he's prone. They're prone, right?
Yeah, where you're at. Yep.
I'm gonna attack with my claw and see what happens, and then I'll ask my next question if I need it.
Okay.
That is a claw had rolled an 18 plus 6 to hit, so 18.
Dang.
Nice.
Nice. Yep.
24?
Yep.
Alrighty. Okay, so let me roll damage for my claw. 2d6. Plus 2d6 plus 5. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
You took out one.
Dope.
Sweet. That negates my next question then. Okay.
You want to take one out of the 3 or the 5?
I'm gonna take one out of the 5.
Okay.
Because yeah, I'll leave the 3 for closer people.
Okay.
So if I still have a little, so I'm gonna jump in, claw, drop him, dead, and then if I still have like 5 foot of movement, can I get out of the sleet storm?
Yeah, you can get on the edge, and you wouldn't get an
Right there?
attack opportunity attack because they're prone.
Oh, yep, that's fine. I just want to get out of the rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is my action. Don't have a bonus action. And my movement. Yep. That's
Okay.
me.
All right. Next up is Wilfred.
All right. I'm looking. I'm going to enter the room. So I'm going to make that wisdom save with advantage.
Welcome to the party.
Well, with a 7, I'm not. I think I might have failed.
Man.
I'll use my chronal shift and then let you roll again.
All right.
Burns my
Don't sit
reaction,
in
but
baby's lap.
It's a 4.
Oh
On the
no.
rolls.
No.
Oh no.
I thought it would work. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Wilfric, you hear something in your head, and come
Get out of
join
my
us.
head. Hey.
Start chanting, and you are going to
Did you
join
find out what's
us.
causing it so we can stop the chanting?
I'm gonna be a good guy and put you out of the sleet storm. And Wilfric chanting.
I'll take care of this. Lali Sumara Funta.
All right. Yeah, I believe you have to wait for your next turn to resist, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. Double
Yep,
check
that's my
on that.
turn.
All
It's like I
right.
saw so many of you pull it off and then I tried it. I should have known better.
All right. Now for the bard, Shino.
What was
wow,
she
she's all the way back there.
I didn't want to get closer.
Sneak around the corner, throw a stinking cloud, and run back.
I
Yeah,
actually got skipped once.
I dashed to the threshold and do vicious mockery and just back up. 10 feet.
You guys got this. No problem. You're fine.
Yeah. You guys are stupid. I'm out of here.
I'm gonna just get like to the doorway and then pull out my slingshot. And I'm gonna just hold my action and be like, unless, a sexy incubus comes in, lowers my hand. I'm gonna just wait until I see something move that I don't like. Move closer.
Remember, this is an incubus, not a succubus. There's a difference.
Yeah.
In gender.
Either way, I'm smashing. That's the thing, though.
Incubus is male, succubus is female.
Sometimes you gotta break the donuts. Sometimes you gotta bump the donuts.
Exactly.
100%.
Or smash the donuts together and make a sandwich. Yeah, just put on your token, just put like held slingshot or something like that.
Held slingshot for succubus.
So all right, all the cultists are up. They are going to use half their movement to stand up and
Gotta make
start
that dex save.
deck save again.
Top of every turn.
Okay. All right, 5 more times here.
If they fail, they stay prone. I think that's how that works.
That is so rude.
That's why I took that point of exhaustion to learn the spell.
You're a
That's
cult.
awesome.
You're a cultist bigot, sir.
He's a problem player.
All right. First one. Ooh.
Damn.
All right.
Now they're mad.
Yeah.
Look at those dice. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
They're not,
Those are the
Yeah.
ones so Maury.
they're not very dexy. They only go
No.
Now, I mean, they were in the middle of praying, man.
Yes.
should have prayed for dex.
Pray for Dex.
Yep.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Okay. Okay.
Might have an issue.
Yeah. Now that's gonna swap. It's gonna swap. That's damn.
All right. All right. So 3 get to come back up. And I will do that. And they're still chanting. They're going to like there's still a ceremony in place. They're in a trance and they're still going.
So they're just gonna pretend like nothing happened. Okay.
Do they take any piercing damage in standing up?
For the so we got to do that. Just let me take
For the ones that are in there?
yeah. So let me take some prones off here. 3 prones off.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right, what do we need to roll for your ensnarling whatever?
They nothing. If they move in or within that area and stand up, says with it, or for every 5 feet they move, they take 2d4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Ew.
Yeah.
Just not.
As they're putting their hands down to right themselves up, is that when they're getting pierced?
Mhm.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean they're going. Yeah, I mean they're,
You can't just like sit in their little seat and then just.
yeah, I mean they're They're
Oh,
moving.
I mean, you can tell me they are doing that if you would like, but
Just
Yeah,
kip up so they don't take any damage.
they're just like all righty then. Ow, ow.
All right, Ethan. Ace Ventura reference.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Did you roll the damage or they need to?
I did. 2d4, and I rolled 2 2s, so 4 points of damage on all of them.
All right. So okay. All right. So let me I've got 3 of them. We're getting there.
I'm not sure what to do next. I still got to worry about entering this room and not getting entranced. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
I'm gonna finish taking off the damage, but it'll go back to top round while I'm finishing doing that.
I think was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get back up
I'll give you
there.
a minute.
Would you move? I
I
need to
look
see
over my things
Yeah.
anyways, because
Salkeen. So as I'm doing what I gotta do, you do what you gotta do and figure out what you're gonna do. And if the group would like to give suggestions, I will allow it to help
Well,
them
I was
learn.
thinking of just probably moving in and breathing on some people.
Do it.
Definitely,
Risk it.
definitely.
Hit Ulfric until he snaps out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to do that, move where you want to, and then we'll do the save, and then we'll see what you want to do.
Might work actually. Just an unarmed strike, so I'm gonna take
The edge of
2 or 3 damage.
I don't think
What
it
do you-
works.
Give me
Some-
your
some
give
of
me
the-
your wisdom save there,
Find the
Salty.
page. Oh, something good. Oh, you mother.
Ooh.
These dice are not playing nice today.
Yes,
Mm.
man.
Do you have any thing special against being charmed?
Probably not. Unless Fate Touch gives me something, probably not.
Where?
Let me double check your sheet if that would pull up.
The only thing I've
no.
got is cold resistance.
Yeah, so so you walk in the room, you see Wolfric, he's jamming out, and he's like, cool, all righty then. And you are going to go join your buddy there and start
Can
singing.
move anywhere.
It's going to compel you to come sit next to Wolfric and join in. So chanting.
I hate this room.
I mean,
Go wavy rising.
y'all knew it was there. I mean, it's not like it was a surprise. All right, Oscar, you're up.
All right. So, I am going to cast as an action, which is like a paladin feature, my Divine Sense. So it's one
Nice.
action. All right. And it allows me to sense the location of anything affected by the Hallow spell or the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. So is that incubi, celestial, fiend, or undead?
One second.
I believe that would be demonic.
Fiend.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. So I am going to now use my other action now that I know where my friend is.
Mhm.
And I am going to move my moonbeam
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can use those, honey.
on top of my buckaroo. Well, how do I get rid of this? No.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to make a new one. The
Yeah.
You can,
Alabama.
Yeah, they
you
don't
can
drop.
you can undo it. Use that undo arrow, and if that was your there you go.
I just see the problem is I'm operating on the same thing as Marie, and I just undid. I
Yeah.
think her character.
Yeah,
How
she was.
dare you?
Sorry,
fierce.
dare
I flipped you out of existence.
That's okay. I was
Why is it
oh,
right
God.
underneath of all that?
Just kidding. Just
Oh, yeah.
kidding. Hold on.
When in doubt, let us know and we'll fix it for you.
What's the diameter of that? 5 feet?
10 feet.
10 feet?
It's a 5-foot
Okay.
radius, so 10-foot diameter. Yeah, right there.
Nice.
So him and all the prone cultists, when they start their turn, have to roll. I believe it was a con save.
Mhm.
Nice. I love that spell.
Hand down the house.
What was the name of the spell?
Moonbeam. So when I
Moonbeam.
cast Moonbeam, it stays, and I can move it with an action in my subsequent turns until it goes away.
Divine Sense is a.
Divine Sense is a paladin ability that's also an action.
Handle
Yes.
divinity. Or-
That's awesome.
Divine
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else from Oscar?
No. Oscar remains at the doorway.
He's
What
like,
I was doing? Oh,
What?
I thought you were upset I remained at the doorway.
No, I don't care.
all right. Now it is Kithrix.
Seems like a perfect time for a fireball if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, break it out.
So let me see if I can do this correctly. So that is
Don't hit us.
What is the highest level you can cast that at?
third. I mean, we're only level 6.
I've never
so-
played a wizard, so I don't know what level spell slot you have.
Yeah, when we get level up, then I can cast it at 4th level. But it is 20 feet, so I wouldn't have known the Incubus moved, but I would have Let's see. I would have started it here, so
You would have known
Um,
that it was in your
20.
immediate spell when it started or when you threw it.
Right. So I'm assuming he's kind of like back here. So I
Yeah.
would move it a little forward. So that should cover him. Yeah. So I'm gonna just send a fireball hurling in that direction.
That's
a big
a
fireball.
That's a next. Can you change that color?
Yeah.
to something?
Yeah. I was just thinking that. I was like, can you change it?
Well, it's a fireball. So
Two
actually,
orange.
Two orange.
Red.
Just we have so
Or
much
yellow.
different colored mixes.
yeah.
I mean, does this mean the sleet storm goes away?
No, it means the fireball will go, and that is the wrong tool. It'll go in, but it won't catch anything on fire.
It's just like an initial
So the
blast.
pews won't
Nope,
catch
shit.
fire.
Oh crap!
I don't know how to undo that. Sorry.
Hit your, hit your undo button.
It's not appearing for some reason.
I'll put it back.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it.
There you go.
Children,
Um,
don't play with your shapes.
But I like playing with shapes.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Hooray!
Yeah.
There you go. That we can see.
Yeah.
Oh, the color.
Oh,
Now we can see
nice.
the different effects.
So that is a dex of.
Oh.
Dex, right? Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm gonna hear. I figure.
Dex of 15.
Oh,
All
that's-
right.
damn.
So I'm gonna.
That is a high dex.
Dex rolled pretty decent.
All right. So
Above
that's
average.
that's the damage if they fail.
Yeah, and half if they succeed.
I need AC.
All right. So that's gonna be 4 groups of cultists. So I'm gonna roll 4 dex saves.
Light them up, light them up. They're on fire.
Oh,
Dang.
all right. That's okay.
32
Still
damage.
half, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Halfsies.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, that.
Is
Oh,
Killed it.
oh.
Is that 32 damage to
That one is Ash.
ugh.
Meet the beats.
What's the total? 16? They gotta be-
15. 15.
Mhm.
All right. So 2 pass, 1 fail. All right. So
Two and
2 pass, 2 fail.
Right. So one's go ahead.
18 damage each.
16.
16 to each
Yes.
creature.
16 to each creature that passed, 32 to the ones that failed.
Okay. So you got
You don't have very many
3
hit points.
failed and 1 passed.
Because I took one out for only 10 points. So you pretty much nice.
okay.
Okay.
It's all right,
the
Kithrix.
numbers
You
have
do you.
drastically reduced.
Mm.
Did that chanting reduce some?
Yeah.
Marcus.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, let me get back to we got to do the
Yeah, I was just gonna
Incubus
say. I think
save.
he would probably end up being there.
yeah. And again, that's Dex, right?
Dex of 15, yes.
They're like,
Come
Anybody
on,
way to clear
Dex.
the room. I'm liking that.
oh,
Oh,
Nice.
he'll take
16 though?
16. Yeah.
they're 16.
All right.
That is
Oh,
sweet.
and that is also cut in half because he is resistant to fire.
Okay.
So
And then since it's in the sleep storm, that would go bye-bye now.
okay, so he takes 8. All right. Yeah, he got a little perturbed, even though you can't see it.
We can feel it.
Yeah.
Feel his face.
Yeah.
Anything else from Kithrix?
No, I want to stay kind of close to Oscar just in case I got to make a save.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Finally,
Theo, you are up.
Cool. I'm just going to approach, I guess, some of these culty boys and start swinging because that's what I do. So I'm gonna
Don't
try and
hit
stab.
us.
Do stabby. Would I need to make a dex save? I don't know. Should I make a dex save? I'm
You
kind
can
of on
reach
the
over
outer.
You and just
Yeah. Just like
Kind of
A
Yeah,
deck
you
save for what?
For
I
the
didn't
sleep
know
storm.
if like you considered that me being in like the sleep storm, but I guess it's right at the edge of it. So
No, you're out of it.
okay, cool. Alrighty. I'm guessing a 23 hits.
Nice.
Jeez.
Cool.
Okay, I'd hope so.
This is gonna be slashing damage. It's an 8, and then I'm gonna take my second attack. Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Oh, and that's a 5. So that's a 13 in total.
Okay. Yeah, you took out another one.
Cool. And I'll just move back, I guess, over here.
So this will be a 2.
And that will be my turn.
Nice.
Come on, give me a 2. Okay. And then it's gonna go to the Incubus. So he's standing now, right? Because he all right, so I'm gonna take the
But he
prone
has to
off.
make another dex check, right?
Yep.
And the con check.
And a con save. Nice.
All right. So yeah, he's gonna attempt to fly out. So which one's first? The Dex?
Well, when he starts his turn, he has to make a con save because of Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it really matters. Or it kind of does, but
15.
Yes, he beats that. So he takes half of these 2d10s.
come on, 20.
That's right. Nope, he takes
Oh,
takes 2 damage.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
2 is better than none.
2 is better than them. There you go.
Okay.
Just chipping away.
All right. And next one, Dex.
Yep. Ooh. Down, buddy.
Woo.
All right.
He can't move.
This poor
Or
guy.
he can, but
All right.
Try and
So
get
Gets up
some.
and oh
Yeah.
shit.
shit.
Whoop.
Shit.
I'd say that's about right?
Yeah, because 60 half is 30, half is 15. So
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Right. And
I mean,
But-
I would imagine he was prone, then he got up. So I think he would be standing right now.
Okay.
I mean, because he
Mhm, mhm.
yeah, because he would have already been up from the previous turn, flipped, then he would have had to get up. So
okay.
He stuck his one foot in the mop bucket, and then
He's doing the dance right now.
I'll allow it. All right. Val, you're up.
I don't know where these 2 cultists I'm gonna take if I can get 20 feet, I would prefer. Okay, so this is gonna sound weird, but there's a reason. So I'm gonna back up 5-ish. Yeah, I'm gonna back up as far as I can. Yeah, I'll say 5 feet back up. And then I'm gonna run in 20 feet.
Okay.
And I will somewhere here. Tell me. And I will make a dex. Ooh, that'll do. 20.
Yeah,
there you
You're
go.
gonna
bitchin'.
And so yeah, so I'll run in 20 feet and I'll take a swipe at one of the 2 in group 2.
Okay.
Someone's got moves like Tiger.
Like Saber.
Keep them coming. I love it. Okay.
He's like Saber.
+6 to a claw attack. That I swear to God, I'm not touching it. That is a natural 20.
Nice.
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 Swears.
Good
I mean,
job.
26 to hit.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, and then double the dice, right?
Yep.
2d6. 6, 7, 8. So 16. Or no, sorry, 8 plus, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 points of damage on the claw.
Okay. So you got
My D20. I don't know what I did with it. I've got a bunch of like countdown dice from Magic, but those don't really count.
That's good.
Still a
any-
D20.
anything else from Val?
Yeah, but
Yeah, that a second one, or is that it?
If that took one out,
Yep.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You felt it, you just couldn't see it.
that's fair.
I'm gonna have to buy me some dice.
So yeah, so
Dice
okay,
tray.
so I just have a random question. So my pounce attack, if I pounce and I hit with my claw, then it has to make a strength save, and then I get to bite it again if it fails. But since I already killed it on the claw, I can't. No, I couldn't do it on the other one because I pounced on one. Never mind.
All right. Unless you had a bonus attack.
Oh no, it's fine. I don't think that would work because I only pounced on one.
Right. Yeah, if he didn't die, yeah.
If I didn't die and he failed his strength, then I would. But
Right.
I'm still learning that pounce thing. Okay, and then if I went 5 foot back and then moved 20,
Just to somehow
I
covered up our
can I
friend there.
slide out of the sleet storm with whatever movement I have left? No, I can't because it's rough. It's difficult terrain, so I would have
Okay.
used.
Yeah.
You take friendly damage from your own thorns.
Oh yes, thank you. That's my bonus action. I will drop concentration on spike growth
All right.
as a bonus action. So I would have done that before I hopped into the thorn patch. I hope I would have remembered that.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna take thorn
Take-
growth down.
Okay. Yeah. Can you do that circle, or we'll just say it? There you go.
There you
Cool.
go.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Then
Welcome.
then I'm still standing there licking my paws.
All right.
Nice.
Wolfric.
All right,
Um,
Dex.
In the rain.
All right, I gotta make a wisdom save.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? Well, I'm still singing.
Just
it's
singing in the
it's
rain.
like your favorite song, dude. It's like Wolfric's like, I love this place.
No, wait, it actually says it. I love this place. Music all the time. Yeah.
Shino.
Okay, so I got a question.
Yep.
Does counter charm work if they've already been charmed?
Let's see. Let me get the old sheet. We show. She got charm. Where's your counter charm that you're talking about?
Let's see.
Oh,
it's-
unless she charms him and charms him that way. So
Are you
charm-
trying to charm a charm person?
Yeah, actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, because it says as long as like they can hear me, they get advantage on their saving throws. As long as they're within 30 feet, they get advantage on saving throws for being frightened or charmed. So I'm like, is it if they're already charmed, would that work or no?
I'm gonna think no until they break the other one. I don't think one charm can override another one unless I'm totally wrong on that one. But
I'm looking that up as we speak, but I think you might be right. I think they might not be able to be charmed if they are
Wait a
charmed.
minute, I just thought of something. I'm a half elf. Shouldn't I have made that check with advantage?
so it's like if hold on one second, since before I lose my train of thought. So, yeah, I mean they're charmed, thinking they're singing with friends now. So it's like you're trying to be a better friend to somebody's friend to somebody else is what I'm thinking. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. But if you can find
I
it,
mean,
Oscar, let me
if
know.
you can persuade them enough, you can probably do it.
I don't think a persuasion overrides a charm
You know.
spell over. I could be wrong.
No, it does not.
Yeah, I know
So
that's really a gray area. Yeah, if you can
Yeah.
charm the charm person.
Yeah.
It's a good
I
question.
mean, I guess once you get into the weeds where you talking about a 10th level charm versus a 20th level charm, then we can, I guess, like go over persuasion versus, other abilities and.
Yeah, it would almost be like the spell magic or counter spell against a higher
That's
thing.
cold.
But
Yeah.
if Wilfric or actually Val, either one, if they're charmed and they got to save, would they have advantage on that then?
Yeah, because I'm
it
a
gives
half
an
elf.
advantage for it. If I
I think in this case you would have to dispel the magic, because otherwise you're just trying to make Wolfric and Salkeen your friend, to be friendly towards you.
No, but as half elves, they have advantage against being charmed. Now, since he's already charmed, does that cancel that out, or would he still have advantage on that?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
So he rolled 3 times, right? The first
No, I
time,
rolled once.
Twice because he had advantage.
and then
I
you gave him
forget why.
something.
Yeah, I gave him
And
my
then a
chrono
chrono
shift.
shift.
Give yourself one more try.
All right.
That is.
Come on.
So that's
Wait.
2. That's 2.
Yes,
There you go.
21.
All
There
right.
you go.
All right, I immediately tried to snap Salkeen out of it.
Tell me how.
Well, basically, he's singing, right? I get my hand right next to his ear and as loud as I can right next to his ear.
So he's
You
trying to
slap
clap me
him?
out of the system.
No, I slap my hands, try to do an audio
He's
shock.
trying to clap in my ear.
Yeah.
Shock me a little.
Okay. Give me a performance check, and you have to beat at 15.
No,
Oh wow.
I'm trying, buddy. I'm trying.
Pongo la, pongo cha cha cha.
D&D is not.
Can I
All right,
throw
that
one of
means
my
that was both
balls?
my
Don't just slap
actions.
me across
So
the
what do I
face,
have for
okay?
bonus actions?
Can I throw one of
So-
my bearings at Salkeen's head?
So, since we kind of retcon your other save, you can do something else. You can try one more time. Since this
To
is
snap Salkeen out of it. Okay, this time I'm going to grab his shoulders and shake him.
All right. So give me opposing strengths.
What
From
kind?
both.
Sorry.
Opposing strength. So your strength versus his.
Oh no.
Not going to go well, but here we go. YOLO.
No. The 22.
Oh.
I'm
Well, we're
very
just
hard
like,
to move.
Just, I mean, Wolfric, bless your heart. Yeah.
It's like, well, he's covered me, so it's only fair that I try to cover him, right?
Yeah.
You gotta remember you're trying to shake a 300-pound dragonborn, so
Now you're wrestling.
Okay.
So are you?
He's thinking clearly at this. Just for the record, he is not thinking clearly at this moment.
I don't know. We've all seen him like punch boulders to pebbles, so who knows
Yeah.
what he can do.
So are you moving or staying put, Wolfric?
Well, I'm going to what can I do? I only have a bonus action left if I'm doing this right. So bonus action. Yeah, I can try to clock one of the cultists. Yeah, I'll do that. Flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a modified 19 to hit.
Yep.
All right.
okay, so I'm trying to understand
5
how this
and 10
bonus
damage total
action
to the
works.
nearest cultist.
All right.
Is it like-
That one is gone.
All right. I should have specified non-lethal. Oh well.
Oh, there's 5 left.
I know he's going to say, "Hey, let's try to take one of these guys so we can question them. We can always destroy. We can always dispose of them afterwards."
Fireball. I feel like they're just gonna turn into rocks.
And I end my turn with a face down trap card.
When y'all killed these things, they did not turn into rocks.
Mm.
I just
So
took
they're
them.
just dead.
Yep.
Is the rock still there, or do we even know it's there?
I,
Because of the
I
sleep
think
storm?
it's I think it's still out
Yeah.
of sight.
So, yeah, it's still in the sleet storm, but let's see. I will put it there. Little black. Not that one.
Wow, it's a
What is
bone.
The giant sack of money.
The
Oh,
rocks.
Who put the sack of money? Did somebody do that, or did I do that?
Wasn't me.
Mm-mm.
Me.
So I hit the circle and the black. Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
All right. Yeah, black
get
stone.
the-
All right. So yeah, there's 5 left over there, and it's Shino's turn. So did that answer your question, Shino, more or less about charm?
Yeah. Pretty
So yeah,
understandable.
at the moment we're trying to. I mean, we saying that it has to be some sort of dispel magic type of spell to dispel or take away the charm. Unless it was like, I don't know, kind of like a dispel vicious mockery. I'm a better friend than you are. I don't know.
Like, you're an idiot because I'm supposed to be the better one.
You can totally do that. Because you're a bard, you can do that.
So you got 5 cultists on the other side there, which you don't see. So from where you're at, all you see is your players, your group party members, and Sleet Storm. You don't see any active targets.
But I can see Salkeen chanting, right?
Yeah, you can see
I'd be like,
over
I wanna walk
Oscar.
in here. So I'm gonna grab one of my ball bearings and throw it like right at his head and be like, "Hey, wake up!" Throw like 3 of them.
Okay. Give me your dex check,
Beat me up. Jeez.
and you got to beat a 15.
Dex check.
Yeah, just click on your deck score. You should be able to. It should work like that, I think, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Unless she is proficient in ball bearings.
Oh,
Yo.
Yeah. You shake him loose from the chanting. He's like, "Ugh, ow," a little bit. He's not going to take any damage, but you definitely broke him from that chant, so he stops chanting.
Well, he would just rub the back of his head.
Wolf, because of free action, says, "Thanks, Shino."
So let me
Well, I
take
don't know who
that
threw it
out.
at me. I just woke up.
All right. Anything else from Shino?
Nah, I'm just gonna sit there and be like, "You got this, guys.
At
I
this
don't know
rate, I
where
don't
we
even know I
are,
was
so
hitting the back of the head.
you guys can handle that."
These 5 are still chanting, and they are gonna continue chanting, standing up. And
My turn now?
yep.
All right. I'll move right here.
All right.
And I'm going to use my breath weapon, which is a 15-foot cone. And it'll be 3d6 cold damage.
Nice.
In
Extra chilly.
That's what's the
somewhere in this direction.
Okay.
And they're already wet, so they're extra cold.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's gonna get hypothermia.
Yeah. They turn into blocks of ice.
All right.
Nice.
9 damage.
So that's an automatic hit.
Yeah. And then
Do
they
they
have to
get
make a con save of 12 is what they have to beat. Half damage on success.
Okay. Let me pull up one of them.
Mm.
Oof.
Okay. So what they take? 3.
Is it halved?
Yeah, it would be halved if they succeed.
All right. What? Okay.
5. Do you round up or do you round down when it's the half?
Round down. So
Yeah.
4.
Oh,
Unless it,
4.
unless it specifies as rounding up, it's pretty much always round down.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. So you got 5 left. Okay. They are still up.
Okay.
Anything else from Saul King?
Let me see. Let me get a slash of my longsword as close as I can get to the closest guy.
Nope.
That
Yeah,
hits.
13 plus 5 is 18.
That hits.
Be 6.
All right. You took one of them out. 4 left.
Good.
Anything else? See? No? See? No? Anything else? Soaking? Going once. Going twice. Oscar, you're up.
All right. So technically I still know where that guy is. So I'm gonna use one action to move my moonbeam.
Nice.
Can you guys hear me now?
I'm sorry, honey.
Yeah.
I keep killing your
My
character.
mic
No,
stopped
it's
working.
right there. It's fine.
Oh, sorry.
I was
Did you-
gonna
Right, it's
ask
fine.
if I could use my action surge, but I don't know how that works.
Get
It says I
next-
can use once per short rest.
Just get an extra action, so you can use it to attack. You can use it to any of the other things: dash, dodge, disengage. Yeah, you can.
Well, okay. So can I use my action surge for one more attack on one of the cultists?
Absolutely.
If you want to use it now, certainly.
I'm going to use it now.
All right.
Ooh,
That was 11.
Not a
darn.
hit.
Nope.
Damn.
Miss.
Wait. Should have saved it.
Hey, if you don't try, you don't die. All right. Oscar, you're up.
Okay, so no, not erase all. There we go.
Boop.
Okay,
There we go.
got this
Figured it
figured out. All right, so I'm gonna move my moonbeam. Come on, you bastard.
Give me.
Were you trying to move it?
Right here. There he is.
It should be all like a guessing game
Like
because you don't know
this?
where the hell he went.
Like that?
Well, but I remember
He
so
does.
the way
Divine sense.
yeah, the way Divine Sense works is I
You-
can track his movement until the beginning of my
Oh, that's right, because he was a fiend, right?
yeah, because he's
Okay.
a fiend. So I have no idea where these cultists are. But so
Okay.
yeah, so I'm moving my boop. Yeah, I'm gonna pop
Nice.
them right on there.
All right.
And then now technically though I am just putting that where I assume he is.
Right.
So what I'm gonna do, so that's one action, and then I'm going to fire at him with my short bow. I guess with disadvantage because I'm shooting to the sleet storm, right?
Yeah.
Bink. Bink. Okay, so that
Oh,
was
nice.
yeah,
Mm.
18 hit.
Oscar's a dead eye, man.
Yeah.
Just get through that sleep
Plus
storm.
one
I
short
know where
dog.
this guy is.
That's piercing, right?
Yes.
All right.
For
So he
2 damage.
For
all right.
2 damage.
He's resistant to piercing, so he takes 1.
Oh no.
But it's something.
It's
It's-
definitely
Oscar's the only one who's picking away at him, so it's great.
Yeah.
catches it with his abs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fires it back at me.
He looks extra sexy, so he only takes half the damage.
Bunch of masochists, you.
Oh no, even was good with blood.
Yeah, it's like, I'm bleeding now.
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
Anything else from Oscar?
Nope.
oh.
All right, Kithrix, you're up.
So I can still hear chanting, but it's definitely greatly reduced from 12 seconds ago.
From 30 to 4.
So the group of Kithrix clones is let's see if I can shot. Come on, baby. Yeah. So the Kithrix group of Kithrixes are going to move toward the chanting
Mhm.
10, 20 feet, and he is going to hold monetary stasis if he sees the incubus. So it's if he sees the incubus, that's going to be his held action. He's going to cast monetary stasis on him, which basically means he can't move. He can, as an action, you can magically force a large or smaller creature you can see within 60 feet of you to make a con save of 15, unless they say unless saving throw is success. The creature encased in a field of magical energy until the end of your next turn, or until the creature takes any damage. While encased in this way, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0. So
Does he
I have to see him. Yeah, I have to see him. So I'm going to hold that action until if I see him.
okay.
And I think regardless if I see him or not, that still would burn that up regardless, because I'm creating that energy to release it onto him. So
Right.
I think that's how that works. But yeah.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Any other energy spells?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right, Theo, you're up.
Sweet. I'm gonna move all the way over here. I think, wait, let me see.
What's your movement speed?
10, 20, 30. I can only move over here. Right, it's 30. Yes, it is 30. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna move there, and I am going to yet again use my I'll use my longbow to try and murder these cultists. Just trying to pick them off at this point.
I'll show how Oscar it's done.
Yeah. Ooh, does a 13 hit?
At disadvantage too.
It is at disadvantage.
Or are they
Oh,
within
are you
10 feet
within
of
10
him?
feet?
Are they what?
Oh yeah, no.
they-
Oh yeah, it is.
Because they're in the sleet storm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that might be, depending on how they're scattered, they might be 15 feet away. I don't know how that would work.
Oh no, that's a natural one. So yeah, no. So I'll do another attack with my longbow, and that's also at disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Come on, go. Well, we had a good run. Does a 13 hit or no?
A 13 does hit.
Oh, nice.
Hooray.
Nice.
5 damage.
You keep laying it down.
I know, and I can't see until it pops up here. And that's
And-
piercing, so I don't know if that makes a difference.
Them no. So it is now 3 cultists.
Hooray.
Nice.
Yay.
And that will be my turn.
Softened them up for you guys.
Right. Okay, it is the Incubus turn again. This poor guy. He's gonna try and
He hasn't even seen anybody yet.
Dex
get
check first.
and get out of this damn place. These bad, stupid, evil, colorful circles. All right.
Con save and a dex save.
Yeah, it's a concept.
All right. All right. Con. No.
Oh. Come on, 2d10.
All right,
Mhm.
let's get there. What did he pass?
Oh, he
He's
failed.
failed.
He failed.
I couldn't see.
Got a
Oh
3.
boy.
Come on. Come on, 20.
Never. 12 though. 12 is good.
There you go.
Better than 2.
And that was the what type of damage again?
That is radiant damage.
Okay, so he takes the full 12. All right.
Let's see if he's slippy.
Feeling a little pricked at the moment.
Yeah. All right. What's the
Flipping.
next?
That's a dex of 15.
Dex.
Yep. If he falls
That's
down.
a good combination, man.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Okay, he dexy.
wow.
He's finally sick of the ice.
Yeah.
he's got used to the patterns of it. And
Yeah.
fall.
All right. So he can go 15, right?
Yeah, because 30 because he was already standing.
Yeah. All right. So
Well, it would be
Just until he gets out
yeah,
of the
once
sleep
he gets
zone.
out, then he has full movement.
okay. So he's gonna take half to go out. So that would have been 5. Yeah. So
So he probably had like 50.
yeah, 50, 55, and
Well, he had 60, right? So he would have one
Yeah.
in here, so he would take 10 to move 5. So yeah, that's probably like 50 feet he would have after once he clears it.
okay. So he's gonna move over here. I'm gonna say right there. And he is going to
So once I saw him come out, I would
Oh, yeah.
I would release my I held action. Yeah.
okay. So what's he need to do for that?
Give me 1 second. I have to look it up.
Okay.
That is a con save of 15.
Okay.
This guy trying to save all over the place.
Ooh,
That is a fail. Yeah.
yes.
So his movement becomes 0, and he is held in place by force.
He does a save every round on his turn.
It's until the end of my next turn. So as an
Okay.
action, you can magically force a large or smaller creature you can see within 60 feet of you to make a con save of 15. Unless the saving throw is successful, the creature is encased in a field of magical energy until the end of your next turn, or until the creature takes any damage. While encased in this way, the creature is incapacitated and has a movement speed of 0.
So he can't take an action.
Incapacitated, nothing.
Okay. And that was the start of his turn, right?
Until he
As soon as
takes
he can.
until
Did
he
you
takes
see him?
until he takes damage, or the end
Ooh.
of my turn.
So
And
I
We should maybe not hit him until we're all close enough to throw something.
Does that affect him though? Because he as a creature is large, but his biceps are gigantic. So
My biceps
I'm
bigger than
sorry,
your
I
head,
was wrong.
boy.
Where it was there.
You're not even charmed.
I'm just comfortable enough to admit when he.
I had a quick question about something. I was looking at my actions. Looking at this extra attack, it says I can attack twice whenever you take the attack action.
Yes,
Is that because of my 2-weapon fighting, or
because you're a melee character past 5th level. So fighters, monks,
I've been doing this wrong the whole time.
Barbarians?
paladins, barbarians. Yeah, they all can all take a second attack action. or it's second attack action.
So they can attack twice per attack action.
Correct. You
right?
you can attack twice. Yes.
Mhm.
So I've been doing it wrong. Okay. I've only been
So
attacking once per each action.
Well, no, because you used your breath weapon and then you used your
Yeah.
sword, didn't you?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's
Right.
That's two.
that's an
That's-
action.
Right. That's
Yeah.
two.
Yeah, those
That's
are both-
two actions.
That's
two
yeah,
actions.
Yeah. Your breath weapon is an action, and your
Yeah,
sword
but-
or
I'm talking about being able to attack twice during an attack. So you can
correct.
hit
So
You just-
twice
breath weapon
on
would
one
be
action.
right. Your one action is your breath weapon, and your second action is your attack. Whether you would do sword or bow or whatever.
So you don't have
Unless
4
you're-
attacks. If you're thinking you get 2 actions, then you do 2 things per action. You,
Yeah,
you don't do
and
that. It's
you-
1.
And you would have a bonus action, but even if you take your action surge, you would only get an action, not an action and a bonus action. I think later on you might get a third attack, and I can't remember what level that is, but that's somewhere in the teens, I think, like 12
Mhm.
or 13,
Yeah.
somewhere like that.
Okay. So as you incapacitated that incubus, those 3 cultists are going to stop chanting, and they are going to drop unconscious on the floor.
Oh shoot.
Nice. So we have people to interrogate now.
Should put 3. 3 are unconscious on the floor, and kind of like in that. Give me a group perception.
I team.
14.
That is because it's not showing me for some reason. I got a 13. It's not showing me my dice rolls on my screen for some
I
reason.
had you on mute.
You might
7.
have it. You might have it set to self instead of everyone, maybe.
Every once in a while, D&D Beyond is funky about not showing.
Well, I just
rolls.
clicked the perception thing on the +3 thing there,
Yeah.
and not the buttons, but I don't
Right.
know. It says
least-
roll to everyone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When in doubt, roll the physical dice, and we'll watch your face.
I don't have any.
Oh my god. Well, you
I
can
mean, it
use
still
one,
came
and I
up for us,
misplaced
so
it.
we
Yeah.
can still see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could see it, and when in doubt, also if you don't have dice, there's plenty of dice apps on your phone that you can just
Oh, yeah.
roll it and just show us your
Mhm.
phone.
We still see it.
Yeah. So whoever.
I have one regular D20, but I've misplaced it. I don't know where it went. It's in my mess of a desk.
Looks.
I should probably fine you for actually admitting that. But,
I
But,
mean, I didn't lose my dice. I just it's here somewhere.
you missed moved it. You moved it.
I placed
So-
it somewhere and forgot where it was. Okay.
Yeah. So whoever rolled like a 14 and above, it's gonna kind of like hear a yell of help, kind of like a scream and like a yell of help, kind of like behind the altar, a little bit off to one of the sides. You can't really tell where because you still got the sleet storm coming down.
Here's a question for you. For concentration spells, I know you hold it until you either take damage or you drop it, but it says it takes no action or no action required to end the concentration spell. Could I have ended that as soon as I saw the incubus come out and I cast my stasis on him? Because I know that was my main target. Or would I have to wait till my turn?
So you technically, because that was another concentration spell, the
That's-
second.
Now that is a racial trait. So that is a that's not concentration. That's not a spell. That's a trait. So And it's fine either way, but like I said, in the book it says no action required to drop concentration. I know if you cast another one, the first one immediately stops.
No, but I mean that trait is not a spell.
Correct. It's just an action.
Okay.
Well, in this case, it was a reaction because I waited for him to come out.
Yeah, so I don't think technically you would have had to drop it unless you wanted to.
No, I want to drop it because once I
Okay.
saw him come out, I would have dropped it because that was my primary target. If you wanted me
Okay.
to wait until my turn, that's fine. But I was just asking.
Um,
Stop it since I'm standing in it.
so I mean, technically we're out of combat.
Yeah.
You just heard a yell from the back, so you
Yeah,
can
like-
just we can drop all the circles and be out of initiative in combat, and y'all can decide what y'all want to do with that yell, and then we'll take a break.
Well, I mean, he's not dead, and it's only going to last for until the end of my next turn. So I don't know if we want to kill him. We want to whatever.
Well,
But
I think at this rate, since I saw the 3 unconscious, or the 3 go unconscious.
So
at some time,
we'll stay in initiative.
yeah, I've
and-
basically put my focus on the
yeah, I mean,
Incubus now,
I
and I'm still in combat
yeah,
stance.
I still plan on killing him. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah, let's just for this time we'll just say on your next turn you can drop it.
okay.
So,
Okay, so it's still up because that's gonna
Yeah.
depend what I do. Okay.
Yeah.
But that still won't take it away from my action economy. That's a
Right.
a free action to drop it.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why I asked.
Drag that moonbeam over and fry him.
I'm wondering if like technically you could have said like as a held action, I'm gonna do this racial trait and drop it as my action.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean that could have worked. Gray area.
I didn't, and it's already done. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, hindsight's 2020, and we talk it out and use it for the next time. It's no big
Yeah.
deal. We got what 15 more levels to go. Yeah, we got plenty of time if y'all stick around. Okay, so yeah, that would have went to Val.
Incubus Inc. That's my band name.
Go ahead and Val, do what you wanted to do, and then we'll take our break.
I'm still in the sleep storm, so let me do Dex. Oh, that sucks. 9. Till I slip and fall.
No.
Oh no, Val.
You ever seen a
And
cat or a
then-
dog try to walk on ice?
Just four paws going. whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah,
Just
that's
lay
fine.
out.
So I drop down, but it's okay. No one can see me. So I'm going to stand back up.
Theo can.
Use
And
yeah, well,
where was your pride?
you won't judge. And then I got 20 feet left. Yeah. So I rolled above a 14, so I heard the yell. And I, I don't know if I can see that. Dang it. Yeah, I heard the yell. And the chanting stopped. So I would have heard that. So as a saber-tooth tiger, I have advantage on keen smell. So if I heard this yell, kinda, can I do a perception check and see if I can smell or follow the trail of where that came from?
Want to capture its scent.
Yeah.
Its scent.
Are you just gonna to start going in that direction?
Yeah, yep. As soon as I can figure out where that smell came from. So that's,
Okay.
26.
Okay, and what's the range on the smell or saber-tooth's like line of sight?
Well, I assume they can't see because Sleep Storm's still up. So I was hoping they could go just sheerly off the nose.
Okay, so
Animals
if you
have a pretty good keen sense of smell and directions, but I don't know.
right,
Says It just says Tiger has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on smell. It doesn't have a footage.
All right. So from where you're at, I'll just draw a line.
Thin line.
Yeah, just pointing near the right direction.
That's where it's you're sensing it. Can you see that?
Oh, perfect. Yep.
Nice.
I just need to know which way to go. And then, so I fell, so I lost 20 feet getting back up. And then I can go 20 feet, but I'm in difficult terrain. So I'm just going to move 10 feet in that direction.
Okay.
Scamper into the sleep more.
Just like
All right.
chilling.
Claws are sliding on the ice.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
that's,
all right.
That's all I'm going to do.
Cool. All right, everybody, let's take a 5-minute break and then we'll come back.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
I do need to go though.
Alrighty.
Cookie run.
It's cookies going up. It's cookies coming up. That's what that
Oh,
is.
all right.
no.
Sorry. We'll take care of your character. Hope you feel
All
better.
right. Just
Bye.
make sure you steal the choker. Make sure you steal that choker.
Okay.
All right.
Got you. Got you.
Hope you feel better.
Thank
All right. We'll take 5.
I wouldn't do the van.
Bam.
Oh, so you said screw that? You're not gonna ask him? All right.
All right. How's the flow for you guys for as much as going on? Is it at least okay?
Yeah, I mean it's
Well,
Like not too slow?
now it's a lot of people in there, so
Yeah.
that's
There's a lot of checks.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, we did that. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I probably could have cut back a little bit on the checks yesterday for the doors, but hey,
It's always fun to roll dice.
Door checks.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if we're not going to be in
Those
combat,
pretzels look amazing.
yeah, but
yeah,
Want
it
some
is.
now.
This is quite a mess of a scene in there, so
plus when you're
Just-
trying not to wake something up, like those checks make sense.
yeah, I mean, but if something gets too monotonous for you guys and just say, really, another one, or at least say it jokingly and I might get the hint.
No, I mean I think this is moving
No, I
kind
mean,
of as
good.
fast as it can. I mean
Okay.
we're getting shit done. We're doing stuff. Takes
Yep.
time.
We took out like 30 cultists and like nothing. So,
Mhm.
we good.
They weren't even fighting. It's like they were in a trance or something. It's weird. It's like yeah, slightly going into a church and just murdering everybody, saying, "Oh,
Hey, a W is a
Yeah,
W.
yes, burn them all.
and no, it's all fun. It's all good times. And
Oh, thank you.
let's see. So
Killed us
yeah,
all.
so we're just all right. So Crystal's out. Was she looking sick during the game? I don't even notice.
Yeah, I was.
It was she had her camera turned off a lot, so maybe she was.
Okay. More of the
Who has a camera? I'm just kidding.
Powerade and Smirnoff.
Oh, that reminds me. I only had a drink tonight. I mean, it was to the brim, but still.
I've heard that
Oh, I
this
didn't show you
Mistilian war stuff is
I've just
brewed
had
with
some good
weed.
old Sprite. And Sprite.
My beer is called Wolf.
Nice.
Nice.
What even is that?
Last time you showed that you were supposed to
You're right. I did, didn't I?
morph into a wolf and you didn't.
Well, I
So
got
what
two
was-
wild shapes per short rest, so we'll see.
That lasts what, 2 hours? Now?
3.
Great,
Now that I'm
nice.
6.
How long is a short rest?
An hour?
Hour, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
Unless you use that thing that Shino
cat
has,
nap,
the
yeah.
cat nap.
Mm-hmm.
I think she
Ooh.
swapped that out because that's a very niche spell.
Yeah.
So
It's good for dungeon crawling though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
so who wants to play Shino for the rest of the night? For at least an hour, maybe.
I do need a hard out at 9:30 tonight.
Okay.
I was exhausted this morning, so
Sorry.
Yeah, I have to get up early, so I'm actually probably gonna bounce at like 9-ish.
All right, that'll be the cutoff.
Mhm.
All right.
Dang it.
All right.
It's only
good.
5 for me. It's almost 6.
Only 5,
Yeah.
6 o'clock for you? Oh,
Yeah.
you're 2 hours difference. Where are you at?
Well, I also don't have daylight savings time.
Oh, you're in
Oh.
Arizona. I don't
Yeah.
know why I think we're
Yeah.
in Alabama. I'm like, you're my time zone.
No.
Change your clock.
They're out in Arizona.
Oh.
Shino is too.
Alabama.
Yeah,
There's only one spot in Arizona, and it's called Navajo Nation that does say daylight savings time. And I am
Interesting.
just outside of that.
Gotcha. Okay, so we stopped with Val. Wolfric, you're up.
Well, okay, what's going on? Just a quick refresher. We heard a cry, but what else
Your
is going
turn,
on?
go.
Yeah, somewhere past the altar area through the storm. But you got the incapacitated Incubus and 3 unconscious cultists on the floor by Salkeen.
Can I see the cultists?
I don't think so
Nope.
through the direction used. Yeah.
Nope.
All right. Well then, Wolverine. I'm trying to think. We had to stop the singing. That was for sure. I'm no longer charmed. So I'm going to try and fire Eldritch Blast twice. Well, actually, it's going to be 4 beams, but 2 castings of it, because I have 2 actions, into the where we believe the rest of the cultists are.
Okay.
So
Kill a man while he's
I don't
sleeping.
make a save, but they do.
Jeez.
So they'll be making that save with advantage. The DC to beat is 13.
For Eldritch Blast?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you're doing Eldritch Blast.
Oh wait, no, I
that's-
have to make the attacks. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm firing into the mist. I'm doing this with disadvantage.
You sure?
Does a modified 17 hit?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. One of the cultists is taking 2d10 of those Eldritch Blasts for 17 damage.
Not bad.
On one of them, right?
On one of them, yes.
All right.
Almost max damage. Nice.
Sleeping in their bed.
2 left.
Yep, and I'm going to use my second attack to the Witch Bolt, but this time, is it possible to do non-lethal with my Eldritch Blast?
I'm assuming it's possible.
All right, I'm going to try for non-lethal. It's like, hey, I think there's one left. You should probably question it. So we're making that attack with disadvantage again. And that will be a 7 to hit.
No.
All right, so you see 2 Eldritch Balls that just fly off. It's like, by the way, when Wolfric is using Eldritch Blast, you notice that the rose quartz that he carried in his pocket actually pulses. He has not noticed this yet. That big ball of rose quartz has become his spellcasting focus, but he's not aware of it yet.
Nice.
He thinks he's just doing this. And I end my turn.
All right. Shino's up.
I have to open up her sheet. Hang on.
Okay.
Where are you?
It's hard to play a character you didn't make. I mean, for me, it's hard enough to play mine.
Yeah, I mean, once you get some games in, you kind of get used to what that person probably would do, and you make your best judgment call.
And if you
I kind of know how Shino is IRL, and she kind of brings it into the game, so she plays her
eat
character.
cookies.
Yeah, that's one of the things.
There are snacks in here. No, I'm out.
All right.
All right. Let's see. Wow, she's got a lot of stuff she hasn't been using.
No.
Yep, that sounds like.
I wonder
that
if she
sounds
even
like
knows what
Shino.
I wonder if she's aware of that. There's a lot of stuff here that she could be using right along, and she hasn't.
That's why we're trying to push the group into helping her explore those avenues.
Yeah.
That was the point.
Although
All right.
I personally do
that?
think don't show at a higher level because it just makes the second, third, and on just so much more clumped. I kind of if I'm going to cast something at a higher level, I might turn that off. But normally I keep it so I only see it at level, so it's a little bit neater.
True strike. Let's see what this does. Oh yeah. She is going. I'm going to have Shino use True Strike on Theo. She extends her hand and points a finger at Theo. Her magic granted her a brief insight to the target's defenses. On her next turn, she can't use it on someone else. Okay. Oh, I've already committed to it. So her next cantrip, she's going to have advantage on the attack roll against the Incubus.
It doesn't say you
That-
can't
that
use it
ends
on
your
somebody
turn.
else.
I don't think it can be used on someone else.
It doesn't say it has to be used on self. It says 30 feet, so I can't see why it wouldn't.
All right, so I'll
Which
do
one?
it to Theo then. So Theo gains a brief insight. On your next turn, you will have advantage on attacking the Incubus.
Is she moving?
No, she's going to stay in that corner where she can't get hit by this enchanted room because there's still singing going on.
I think that's more than
No, the singing stopped.
Everybody's on.
Okay, in that case, she goes in and says, "Hey Theo, kick their ass."
Cool.
All right, so go ahead and move where you think she would go.
Right about here.
Works.
And
So yeah, on your next attack, if you attack the Incubus, you have advantage.
Cool.
and both Shino and Oscar don't have to make a wisdom save for entering the chapel.
Correct.
Top of the order. That's going back to Salkeen.
Yay.
Knock him up, Salkian.
Mm-hmm.
Judo chop.
I'm gonna move closer, and I'm going to swing my sword.
Nice.
Murder, murder, murder.
Make sure.
He's just trying to get out
I'm
of
going to
here.
use
That will,
menacing attack.
that
as well
will
on a hit.
uncapacitate him
Correct.
if he is.
Incapacitated.
Incapacitate.
Or would it
Hopefully
be?
it does enough damage.
Would it be
Incapacitate.
outcapacitate instead of incapacitate?
Decapacitate.
All right.
Capacitated? I don't know.
It'd be a 19 to hit.
Nice.
19
I'm
does
going to
hit.
use my menacing attack on that.
There you go.
So I'm going to expend a superiority die. 1d8
Sorry.
4 years
plus
old.
2,
Sorry.
4, and I need another d8.
Needs more D.
To be at plus 2. So looking at 6 on that initial first hit.
What type of damage is that?
Slashing.
All right, he takes half. So he takes 3 from his
And then he also, the
resistance to
menacing
slashing.
attack needs to make a wisdom save.
All right.
Let me see what that is. It'd be a 13 to beat. Wisdom saving.
That show. Did y'all see that one?
Mhm.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was at 4.
4?
So yeah.
He's frightened of me.
Oh, Dido.
And then I'm going to use my next attack action to give another swing. Where's that?
Yeah, yep, that hits.
It's at 18. Another d8 of slashing. 6 plus 2 is 8.
All right, so he'll take 4, another 4. He's getting bloody.
There you go.
I can't wait for him to finally get his 5 swing attack.
I know.
He's just gonna like just unleash on.
And then
By the power of Grayskull. God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to back off.
Don't think he'd look as
And
good
then
in the
return.
dress.
Maybe it's all an illusion. I don't know.
How do you know I'm real?
All right.
Since he's not incapacitated anymore and he backed away, he would have an opportunity of attack if he wants to take it.
Oh yeah, I didn't see him move. Okay.
Oh, I don't know if you want to move or not. You can, but
You sure you want to break his donut?
Hmm.
no, he won't have any reaction, so he
Oh,
can't
you already,
counter spell. He can't.
already.
I can parry, I think.
True.
You tell me. You already beat up his donut. You might as well leave it.
I'm gonna keep my moving.
Okay. Do you have parry?
I do have parry.
Which gives you what? AC?
When
Increase?
another creature damages you with melee attack, you can use your reaction and expend one superiority die to reduce the damage by the number you roll. On the
Okay.
superiority die, +2.
Okay. So yeah, he's gonna take that opportunity. He finally gets to do something. And he's just gonna give you a vicious sexy boy claw.
Oh, like,
Sexy boy.
Ooh, dang.
Oh, and
That
he,
is a nat 20 on that
Ooh.
claw.
and yeah, he is super pissed.
Yeah,
Oh, gee.
He's been hit with
everything.
bright
Yeah.
light.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Definitely going to use that superiority die.
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's not
Not too
I only rolled a 2.
Yeah, that's another D6 on top of that, then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So D6 on top of what?
Yeah,
On top
you-
of 5.
Oh yeah, that's
you
right.
critted.
Crit.
I'm just gonna roll physical so you can hear the tower.
That's a
6.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, 6. So 11 points of damage. You're taking the first damage of the party after this Kill Bill massacre at the church.
Yo.
It was kind of like that.
the bodies were beyond
Alright, can I use
count.
my parry?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's going to be a superiority die, which is a d8. It's going to be a 5 + 2, 5, 6, 7. So that's reduced by 7.
All right. Take 4.
Nice.
It's like, you take 20. No, I get 16 back. Well, you get 8. All right, I'll take 5 back. Okie dokie. Oscar.
Believe it or not,
Oh my
Oscar still has Moonbeam up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good for 1 minute. We've been through like 4 rounds, right? 5 rounds.
Yeah, it hasn't been 10 rounds, so.
You
It
know,
has not been 10 rounds.
No.
we're actually in round 4.
Oh god.
Moon image is burning bright.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to put those little legs. You don't want to make those little legs run. Come
Not
on, just
yet.
like old times.
I'm gonna
Place
move
my
my
moonbeam back
here,
on top of him.
Nice.
and then I'm gonna run up. Do, 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 do. Each one of these is 10, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna move up into this group of Kithrixes on the wall there, and then I'm going to fire my bow at him again.
Nice.
Pew pew.
All right.
Okay, that's a 17 hit,
Yeah.
and that's a fucking 2.
Oh, no, no,
So that's 1 damage.
All
I
right.
think your
so,
bow needs to be upgraded.
So he's gonna take 1.
I fashioned no heads on these.
That's the sad part. It is an upgraded bow.
Hey, you forgot to check. You forgot to use your actual arrows and not your training arrows.
Yeah.
Oh.
Using your training arrows right now.
Mhm.
I just don't want to mess up his beautiful face.
Yeah,
You got
really.
to switch to broadheads.
Yeah. Kithrix, you are up.
All right, so Kithrix is going to see this cluster around him. As a free action, he is going to drop his Fleet Storm, if I can ever find it.
Did somebody move me?
But anyway, I'm going to drop it as soon as I can figure out how to do this. And then I'm
Okay.
going to see this crowd around me, and I'm actually going to cast Enlarged on Theo.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
So,
nice.
so she's
So-
going to turn into a large character. Well, before I do that, I'm actually going to back away. The Hithrix party is going to back away. And somewhere around there. So they'll all move with me. And then that's when he'll cast Enlarge on Theo, making her a large creature, and her weapons will get an extra D4 of damage.
Oh boy.
For how long?
For a minute.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to double your token
Yeah.
size.
Doubles in all dimensions. Weight is multiplied by 8. Increases its size by 1 category from medium to large. If there isn't enough room for the target to double in size, the creature or object attains the maximum possible size in the space available. Until the spell ends, the target also has advantage on saving strength checks and strength saving throws. Target's weapon also grows to match the new size. While this weapon are enlarged, the target attacks gets an extra D4 of damage. And that'll be my turn.
She's
Oh.
giant.
Yeah, you also have advantage on your next attack roll against Incubus.
That's why I targeted her.
She's ginormous. Theo, you're up.
I mean, in 2019, my goal was to be tall. Who would have thought 2 years later it would actually come to fruition?
You're like 11 feet tall now.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool.
Maybe
I'm
12.
gonna-
I don't know how tall you actually are, but yeah, it's
I'm
doubled.
all of 5 feet in real life.
Okay. So hold on though.
What? Hold on though.
Because that moonbeam, I don't think it discriminates.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Do you have
I have
like-
I have a bow. I can just use my bow. Or I have spells too. I have a spell left. So I can use that too. I'm pretty sure. But it's just
The incubus is strangely attracted to the large female now in the room.
death by Snoop Snoop. Shoot. Okay, so for the plus D4 on attacks, is it only melee or is it any
It's-
attack?
For the damage, I believe.
Or the damage? Okay, sweet.
So, but
Yeah,
you
it's
grew, right?
damage.
So, and Moonbeam's only 10 foot wide. So, if
Oh,
you had,
yeah,
like, a
would-
reach of 5, you would be able to stay out of it, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
could I just
But
like
that-
just my sword would reach in there? Be able
Yeah.
to just
Thinking what the reach also, if your normal reach is
Yeah.
5 and you go from a medium to large, does that make it a 10-foot reach? Yeah,
Does the-
because
does the weapons increase as
Yeah.
well?
yeah,
because
yeah.
your normal is a 1x1. Now she's in a 2x2.
Yeah. I mean, it can be the same thing like a pole arm type of situation.
Yeah.
As long as
I-
You could
you're,
probably get to him without getting the damage.
Yeah, you can buy staying on the edge, and then
yeah.
You're on the
Yeah.
edge of glory, just like in the song.
The edge. All right, let's do that then. I will. Oh God, not break.
Hey there.
Not break the donut. You stop making me. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm gonna stab
Wait.
him.
Me moving backwards is tactical.
Yeah. Exactly.
I burned up
alright.
his reaction. He's good.
Okay. Cool. Let's let me stab this guy. Then. And I get advantage. Let's see if I crit. I do not crit on that. I'm gonna go with the 17.
17's still nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
You hit.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
11
a
plus
D4.
4. D4.
15.
Is
Well,
it
yeah, if you
11,
roll one.
13, 14,
15.
so yeah.
14.
14.
14, sorry.
14. And that was slashing.
Yes, it is.
All right. So
slash.
he's going to take 7.
Yeah, it's slashing. And then I'm going to do that again.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't think you would get advantage on that one. It's only the first attack.
Yeah, and
All right.
then, but I add the
Nice.
D4 to that guy. So
6 damage.
6 damage.
6. And he
You bet your
takes
bottom
3.
dollar. I'm using my action surge
go,
for
get
this guy. Where are you? Action surge. I will use you, and then murder. Hopefully,
Come on.
Come on.
Miss.
and that's gonna be a miss, a swing and a miss. So,
Being in a
Um,
mess.
but that was a good run.
That was very good.
Yeah, I dare say they felt that.
Yeah, so it is the Incubus's turn.
He rolled a con save.
Con
Yeah,
save.
that's right.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
I'm very sorry, but
You own that moonbeam. You
Yeah.
I didn't
con
realize
save.
how ridiculous a spell it was until I started using it. I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
All right, you say
I always have it. I like that one.
Especially when it's been rough for him. You know, can't move.
yeah.
He goes to fly, gets grounded.
All right, so
He
Ooh.
saved.
Oh, nice.
saved.
We'll still take half damage.
Yep.
Of he takes 4 damage.
All right,
Whittling
He-
him down.
he's still up. More bloodied. This poor guy.
My pity meter's empty on this guy.
Yeah.
That's
Your
fair.
what meter?
You
Like, I had
murdered
a
an
pity meter,
unconscious
and when I looked
man.
at what this
Just
guy was
throwing
doing,
that
it's
out
like,
there.
yeah, it's empty now. I don't got time for this.
I thought you said your Peter meter.
No, my
Oh,
pity
no.
meter. It's a
Okay.
meter that determines whether or not you have pity for your enemy. It's like right now it's rock bottom.
I gotcha. Yeah, he's very bloody. He's gonna get to take a real turn right now. So Theo, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, wisdom is
fif-
not my strong suit.
15.
Are you within whatever feet of Oscar?
She's within 10 feet of me, yeah.
Hey,
So you get
So
plus
that-
2 to that.
Well, is he casting a spell?
Yeah.
Counter spell.
That's so she gets a 15 technically.
Okay. Yeah, so you beat it. And well, you met it and you beat it. So he tried to charm you and he
Oh,
failed.
What
I cannot be charmed.
So I said counter spell. Would I burn that or not? Because if I saw him trying to cast something, I would have tried to counter spell him. I'll if you think I would have casted it, and that's fine, I'll burn it.
Do you have to announce it before the results?
If you attempt to
I think
interrupt the
you do.
creature in the process of casting a spell, if the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, it automatically fails, and then it goes on. So if I saw him trying to cast something, I would have counterspelled it immediately.
Okay. So yeah,
yeah.
I mean, but I mean,
So as he's trying to gather his energy, and I saw that, I would have instantly tried to counterspell that. So
yeah, yeah.
Did he cast it verbally, or did he make any hand gestures, or is it like a racial thing?
true.
I
I was
didn't.
gonna say, if you didn't see him like say anything or move his hands, if he's just like an incubus and I cast this,
Yeah.
then maybe it wouldn't. I don't. Whatever
That's-
you want to do. Bro.
And that's
Yeah.
where
I didn't say what he did.
Didn't really
So
specify.
yeah, so go ahead and hold it.
okay.
Hold it for that one, but I mean, I'll make it a point to do something next time.
Right.
But I'm gonna say, like, in that particular case, if I would have thought of it, he would have like unleashed like Magnum on you, you know, like blue steel, give you that Vogue.
The tiger.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But yeah,
Um,
that's,
I'm thinking more like a wedding singer when what's his name? The other wedding singer was like, try finding a wedding singer who will move and shake like this. you know,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
just a little shimmy.
And that's
So
where
yeah,
that's where things like settle spell comes in handy, because that can't be counterspelled because you make no verbal or somatic notion. So
okay.
that's why some sorcerers love to take that. So
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll make it a point next time to do that. I mean,
We're at TPK next time.
I'll show you.
yeah,
Counterspell this, bitch.
Little fuckers.
yeah.
It's 11 spell. You can't counterspell that. There's no such thing as level 11. There is now.
Isn't that like the spell
He is
meteor?
God in this world.
Well, the spells only go up to level 9, so
Yeah. So I mean, it should have been verbal and semantic. So yeah, I'll just have to make sure I do something like that next time.
okay.
Okay. Val, you're up.
Sleet Storm's gone. Gonna shake out the rain. And she'll look over, see that he's bloodied, see Theo huge, and be like, "Eh." And then
The Tuesday.
they got it. Just a little tiger shrug. Eh. And then
It's Wednesday.
Wait, what's
Hump day.
10, 20, 30. Okay, so if I have 40 feet of movement, so or can I do, well, I'll move 20 foot of my movement. 10, 20, that gets me to like the front of the altar.
Yep.
Can I do another perception check on smell to see if I can smell, or
Are you peeking around the
Find
corner?
your smell.
Okay.
which corner?
Yeah, you peek. Tell me which way. I mean, you can peek both ways if you want, and I'll just open it up.
Look
Yeah,
both ways.
that's 20 feet of my movement. I didn't know what that was in front of me. Is that an altar? Or
That is the altar that is made of stone, and it's inlaid with which of a bunch of things that you haven't identified yet, and it's glowing blue. And off to your west, you're gonna kind of get you're gonna see that red figure over there, and he's just gonna be over here.
Oh, okay. Then I will take my 10 or 30, 40 foot of movement. Should put me right around there. Now that I can see him, I don't know. Can I do another perception check to see what or who, if he is tied up, if he is injured, if he looks like a baddie?
I don't think it's necessary because you did your perception check, you noticed him, and it kind of looks like he was standing up and just kind of like shook something off, like maybe he was a part of a trance or something, and he just you were the first person that he saw, and I for that quick second he kind of trust you because he was saying over here. I mean, at the moment he doesn't appear.
Come at me. Doesn't seem hostile in any way.
No, I'm just gonna turn him facing you because it's not his turn.
Cool. If he doesn't seem hostile or anything like that, that's my movement. For my action, I will roar / growl. I don't know if tigers roar. / growl very loudly.
Tiger roar.
There you go. Roar very loudly at the group. Hoping that they'll look this way after they finish this guy off.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, can I do that as a bonus action? And can I hold? Sorry. Can I hold and I'm not 20 feet away. Can I hold a bite attack if he comes at me in a hostile manner?
Yeah.
And then I'll do the bonus action. I'll growl and yell at them to hopefully get them to look my way.
At your party?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I'll make sure I'm not like growling at him. I'll like point the other way and like.
With
I
your,
got you.
with your tiger claw.
It's like a hay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, help me. Or something. Well, I'm gonna have to get like tokens of like all the different things that you might change into. That way, I mean, if you want to, that way, the group knows what you are, or at
Yeah,
least write on your token Sabretooth, or
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
I don't know if you
switch
want
out
that
my
or
tokens.
I mean,
I
if
can
you
save
want,
a whole bunch of pictures.
if you want, if not, don't worry about it. I just thought it would be cool.
It would be cool.
Because if
Think about it.
I think
Hero
I-
Forge actually has wolf mounts that are can be used as
Yeah.
a placement.
There's that.
Placer.
That's kind of close.
yeah, and I mean that's like a textbook
There you go.
type of beast or something, but they've got other ones. Yeah, all right. So it's going to be Wolfric. You're muted, Scott. I'm muted. Scott.
Oh, okay. I'm going to use Eldritch Blast twice again.
There you go.
Ew,
Yeah, it's like I'm just going to move up a little so I don't hit the party members, so I can shoot past them. Just give me a second to do that. Here we go. Yeah, here's good. And I'm going to do Eldritch Blast twice at this Incubus.
Do you have to touch that Incubus?
What?
Do you have to touch that Incubus?
Now it's
To
ranged.
cast Eldritch Blast? No.
Oh, no?
No.
What was the one where... Okay, never mind. As long as you don't got to step in that moonbeam.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know that's there.
All
So I'm guessing a 10 does not hit.
That does not, sir.
All right, my second casting is a modified
go.
20, 15 plus 5.
Yes.
All right, so I do 2d10 damage to them. Force damage for the record. So
Ooh.
that is 18 force damage.
18.
Let's see, bonus action. I will not be doing that. It's like I thought about, but then you warned me. So no flurry of blows. So I end my turn.
So how much force? 18?
18 total, yes.
Nice.
All right. What's that look like?
Nice. There you go.
Nice.
Oh, does he have horns on his head?
It's got some cute little red ones.
I'll try to blow them off so then give them to Shino afterwards.
There you go.
He wants the
Shino
Joker.
has X number of little horns from the Incubus. He just says, "You know what? I'm done with this." Bam! Oh, by the way, Val found something. So he picks up the horns and then he starts walking over towards Val. And I had my turn.
You're so sick, Wolfric.
They go
What did you get them off with?
Eldritch Blast. I literally blew them off.
Okay. Nature.
And yes, I
probably hurt.
totally targeted the face when I did this.
All right. It's gonna be Shino's turn.
So yeah, I pick up the horns and I say, "Hey, Shino, presents for you," and I give her the horns, however many there were.
How about this, Val?
Oh
There you
yes,
go.
There you go.
yes, I am loving that.
And then we
Yes,
can
You will move.
turn that way or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna put myself in the fog, so you'll have to find me later.
Yeah. All right.
All right, and
never
Wolfric
find you.
noticed when he used that Eldritch Blast last that
could've just
the
said your token.
quartz crystal in his robes felt a little warm. He picks it out and he realizes something. his magic, for whatever reason, focuses through this orb of this rose quartz orb he has.
Cool.
So I have a spellcasting focus, just like that.
All right. And what's Shino doing?
Shino is taking the horns, not quite sure how to respond to it. But she does take the horns. Maybe she can turn them into maybe she can do something with them later. Make a nice
She
necklace
wanted
or
the
something.
Right.
Joker.
I'm sorry,
So
what?
are you going to her or is she walking to you? Y'all meeting in the middle?
Yeah, we're
Where
meeting
did
in the middle, and
Incubus go?
I'm handing her the little horns.
Okay.
She said she wanted its Joker. Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, that? Yeah, I grabbed that too. Sorry.
Okay.
All
I
right.
forgot about that.
So
Thanks for reminding me. So she's
we'll
got a
just-
choker and some tiny horns.
okay. Yeah, we'll have to write that down. Choker, 2 horns. And that way she can put it in her inventory.
Okay, so just so that I understand, the Incubus has died, right?
Yes.
I literally blew its face off.
Okay. I missed that part. Sorry.
It's all right.
Sorry. Well, what it was is my Eldritch Blast finished him off, and I blew his face off as long with his horns.
Interesting.
All right.
Okay. Cool. All right.
And for the
Yes.
record, in case you missed that too, the softball sized rose quartz I had that's going to give to my sister has become my spell focus.
Cool.
Are we,
All right.
we're still in initiative?
So I mean, y'all can tell me what y'all gonna do first, but before it goes back to the top of the order, it's going to be at least this red figure is going to come out, slowly walk towards Val, who is a saber-tooth, and extend its hand and say thank you for rescuing me. I've been trapped here against my will. I'm a former paladin who came in here on a quest, and all of my buddies fell, and I've been trapped here until you guys came here, and is willing to join your group if you allow him to accompany you and get out.
Because I retain my self in my wild shape, can I insight check him?
Yep.
Ooh, 27.
Nice.
Nice.
Um,
And if he says he's a paladin, if you know what god he worships, I would also like to know that.
You put this real quick. Let's see if it puts it in. I'm trying to put it. If it goes in there. This is in Messenger, in Facebook Messenger. That is a full
Oh, nice.
a full profile of them. Yeah. And at the moment he can't think of his past at the moment, but he let's see, he will tell you, of course you can tell that he's a red half dragon, but he is a veteran paladin fighter, and he fights for good. And he doesn't appear to be lying at all. But I mean, he can't really remember how long he's been there, and he just came out of this this spell trance-like state from that incubus, and he's still trying to get his bearings at the moment.
Okay.
We'll offer him some rations and water.
Okay. Well, he's still
hold
far
on.
away. He's
Yeah.
still far away from you. So.
You don't even know.
Sorry.
You don't even know he's there.
So yeah. So if he
Alright, so we're
if he
still in
extends
initiative.
if he extends his hand towards Val, and she kind of reads that he's being truthful and he talks to her, she'll let him pet her, and then she'll kind of gesture and start walking back this way and just like stopping and checking to make sure he's following her, and then she'll just lead him back towards the group.
He's gonna start to follow you, and right before, are you staying in Sabretooth form?
For a bit.
Okay. As soon as y'all get close to the altar, which is glowing blue, he's like, "And what are we doing here?" And he's just gonna like, extend his hands towards the altar. Give me your investigation check of the altar if you would like to.
Yeah, I will. Oof, not great. 13. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have? Sorry.
It's okay.
On the wrong page. Invest plus 4 save. Nope, you're good. 14 or whatever I said.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna
13.
It's like glowing and kind of like a opalescent blue. And it does appear, I mean, it's kind of strange. It's almost like not flickering, but it's like pulsating blue light, and as it's pulsating in and out, you're gonna see some weapons kind of infused in there, and you're also gonna see some what appears to be some blue sapphire components also in there.
Mm.
So the weapons that you see, it's gonna be a flaming whip and a long sword that appears to be infused with some type of lightning quality.
Oh joy.
Nice.
Sweet.
Oh, there are members of the party who can use that.
Okay. But they're encased in something.
Yes. And you tell me what you're gonna do first.
Yeah.
Before I do have this your new friend do or say anything.
Yeah, actually, I guess I'll drop shape once I realize that, because now I can cast spells. I think I put myself over here. Yeah, I'll drop shape, and then I'll wait and see what he's gonna do.
Okay. He's gonna as soon as he sees you change, he's gonna say, those are Tarnhelm's weapons. Do not touch those.
Tarnhelm.
And if you go back in the notes, that's the name of that Baylor.
Gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You got to get the gemstones out though.
Okay.
Well, they're components, not gemstones. They look like gemstones.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think this might be what we're looking for, but I'm not sure.
So I have a quick question. Is this area, is this a wall? Like a floor ceiling wall, or is this?
Hold on, let me get back to the map here. Tell me
area
where you're.
down here.
Yeah, so that is actually a wall, and yeah, everything black, solid black is a wall.
So I wouldn't be able to see this half dragonborn. I might be able to see.
So
Val.
he would have moved. I mean, once I'm assuming they probably would have got about right there before he would have said that to Val. So I don't know if they would have proceeded any further past that, because he's kind of like presenting, hey, this is what's in this altar.
So I mean, I don't know if we're still in an initiative, and if we are, I'll wait. But,
well, y'all, I mean, y'all can tell me. You still got 2 unconscious cultists on the ground.
I mean, if they're unconscious, they're not really of any concern.
oh,
I mean, we can
We can say we're.
them, but
Yeah, I mean, we could just role play it out until if they come conscious, go back into initiative or whatever you want to do. But
Well, I mean,
Potato-
I
potato,
kind
potato.
of I'll wait till it's my turn. But if it's
I mean,
out,
we can stay into initiative for at least one more go or something if you want.
I would think we're out of it now because I was when he started talking to me, that would have broken that.
Yeah, I dropped my moonbeam when the incubus went away. So
Brett, you're mute. Hey, Brett,
Brett, you're muted.
muted.
That was just a test to see if y'all were. Yeah, we'll just say that we're out of initiative, and if they start waking up, then I'll let y'all know, and then if we need to go
Idea.
back.
Tie him up.
So so I would have had my eyes focused on the incubus. Can I once I saw him saw him go down, can I go over and see if he has anything on him? I kind of want to try to collect the trophy. I don't know, does it have to be of value? It can be a chopped off hand for all I care. Something that a trophy.
Oh, he does have 2 wings.
oh god.
Fangs.
Yeah.
They're
Be some
portable.
nice belt
And you can use them as spell
accessories.
components.
He's got claws on his hands.
Fold them up.
He'd
Fold
have
the wings.
claws on his feet too.
Yeah, I
So
mean, if I could take off at least one of those wings, that's kind of what I would try to do.
so let me give you this awesome profile, and you can tell me. Some of you might have remorse after, I guess. Let's see if it goes in there.
I don't care.
Move over. I'm trying to move it. I just did it. Where'd it go? Oh, maybe I gotta move it over here first. I think. Yeah, that's it. You tell me. It's a messenger.
Okay.
Could I chop off his tail? That might be the easiest thing to get. I mean, like I said, I'm not really looking for monetary value. I'm looking more for, hey, this is his, and I want to take it.
At the base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whole tail.
Just let me see if he's got. So tell me what you're doing it with. Since he's got damage resistance to slashing and piercing and bludgeoning.
I mean, I had my +2 daggers, and then I could say to Theo, "Hey, help me with this."
Okay. All right.
Got big weapons, so.
Okay. Did she bounce out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
fine. Yeah. So as long as you just said what she was doing, that's fine. Just hack away till they finally come off. That's fine.
all right, sorry. That was a saving throw anyway.
So yeah. So just
Right.
put that in Kithrix's inventory. Just put Incubus tail. Yeah.
Okay, that works.
So while he's doing that, can I move Salkeen towards the altar?
Yes, because it is your turn. Or anybody can do anything because we're technically not in initiative.
Yeah, so Salkeen's gonna move towards
Loot the bodies.
The altar
Mhm.
after Val called out or whatever.
It didn't though,
Do
but
I
it's okay.
see? What do I see over there?
He sees a pretty saber-toothed tiger and a
Change back to normal, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. So let me put you back then.
Yep,
Since you
I threw
switched out.
myself. I threw myself in the fog. I couldn't find me.
Yeah, so she's standing next to that what is he?
Half Dragonborn.
Yeah, so half I want to say it correctly, half red dragon veteran slash paladin, whatever you want. And he's busy showing Val this altar and kind of like pointing out to everything in there, and he just got finished telling her something, but you wouldn't have heard what he told her.
Okay. I'm gonna ask Val what's going on here.
This is I'm didn't catch your name. Sorry. But he was hiding. He was under the spell. He lost his friends. He's still trying to piece it together.
Yeah, he's going to introduce himself as Pentival, Pintival, Pentival.
That's quite the name. All right. Would I happen to know him from my past or something, possibly? Or well, I guess
if
no.
you would have known a group of paladins that were
Or
coming
from history books, because I guess if we went back in time.
he's not necessarily famous, so he's not like that other guy that claimed to be was it Sir Ursus that claimed to be that paladin that was fighting in hell. So it's not that famous of a paladin, but he did say he was lured to this tomb to fight evil, and he was the only one left in his party that didn't get killed but was being held.
What
Okay,
what was your party after? Were they after something in particular? The cultists? What was your reason?
They came there to stomp out. They knew about the construction of the tomb, and that was just their quest to stomp out evil, because it's basically a temple worshiping the devils of the 9 layers of hell, basically. And it's still in the construction stage, and he was doing his part to try and stop it from being completed.
Okay. Zolkin's gonna extend his hand and introduce himself as well as Dragonborn fighter.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to extend his hand and just kind of give you a nod and kind of like look at you like he's kind of.
I say that in Draconic.
Okay. Yeah, he responds in Draconic as well.
I understand Draconic as well.
But when he was talking to the tiger and Val, he was in common. And he's kind of like nodding. He nodded at first and kind of looked at you like he's kind of waiting for an agreement of approval to join from Salkeen.
Well, if it's okay with the party, I say yeah.
I'd say yeah too. By the way, does he have any weapons? If not, I have a short sword he can use.
You're not sure who exactly they're talking to, but yeah, he does have a pretty cool sword.
All right, so he doesn't need my short sword then.
No.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Val will say, well, come with us. Let's at least get together, meet the party. Let's rest and figure out what to do next. So follow me, and we can start moving maybe back up toward the aisleway.
And he's again gonna kind of be like, and what about and he's gonna like point towards the components. He doesn't want to touch the weapons, but he's kind of like asking
Oh, that's right. We still need to figure out what we're.
I mean, he kind of has an inkling of their importance. He just knows not to touch those weapons because he knows who they belong to. Kind of trying to see what y'all plan is for these, like, are we leaving these type of thing?
So I'm gonna cast. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Divine Sense, like, on these weapons, essentially, to see if I can like see if there's like any kind of like evil or demonic energy attached to them.
Okay. Is there a save against it?
No, Divine Sense, just I can detect good and evil.
Okay.
The sword is trying to make a save against me. I guess it's evil.
Yeah, that'd be a really good.
That sword is deceitful.
It is you get in that sense that it is connected to evil and it is protected by some type of force.
Okay. So these weapons are they're evil.
Can we destroy them?
Well,
Wolf or
I don't know
cast?
about that either.
Well,
They're
are they
kind of-
evil or are they just weapons and tools used by evil?
Well, I mean, I suppose nothing is actually inherently evil, but
An object can't be evil unless the person is evil.
well, unless it possesses the soul of a demon or something.
Well, yeah. But
could be
then
maybe
at
the
that
blood
point
of
it becomes an
demon.
entity and not an object.
Yeah.
I mean, Penfold, he's like, all I know is they're Tarnhelms, and if you want to risk taking them, that's on you. Type of
Question
thing.
is, can we grab the weapons or are they guarded by this table?
He's like, all I know is don't touch them. And
This is a paladin saying, "Don't touch it; it's evil."
There's two paladins. What if I throw my cloak over it though, and just try and wrap them in my cloak?
So like basically
you-
completely negate.
do you say this
physically
and
touch
think this at the other end of the room?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you over here?
Oh, let me get that owlbear.
Hey, I'm still hacking and slashing over there. Yeah,
I
I'm with you.
whip my
Two,
cloak
three,
Sorry,
across
wrong
the
person.
room.
50 feet away, I toss my cloak to a random group of people.
And just remind me, I know there was a long sword and there was what else?
A whip.
Flaming
A
whip.
whip. Okay. I'm gonna try and wrap it in my cloak.
I mean, I'm assuming you would have Val, you took off.
Oh yeah, no, Val wants no part of those. Mm-mm.
Okay.
She good?
Yeah, so I mean once that veteran said that, yeah, he's
Probably gonna want.
he's just kind of like looking like at the two behind him and y'all kind of like waiting for a response about the components.
I want to
And-
yoink him.
And he's just kind of like gonna be in the middle of the room. So I mean,
Well, if Oscar's grabbing the weapons, I will attempt to grab the components.
so first, Oscar, are you grabbing them or are you putting your cloak over it?
I'm putting my cloak over it. Like
you're
you
not
pick
grabbing
up
it,
like
you're just
a
hiding it.
like a dirty puppy. Like it might have parvo. You don't
Oh, so
know.
like
You
to-
want to. You want
You're
it.
using the
You
cloak to
want it be
protect.
safe.
Okay.
Whip burns
barrier
through your
protection.
cloak.
Like you're
Huh?
picking up a cursed item, you don't want to touch it directly.
Yeah, like with a tissue. Like when you pick up a spider with a tissue.
Yep.
Okay. As you put your cloak over it, it just lessens that pulsating light, but it doesn't do anything.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of scoop them with the cloak and just make sure it's wrapped around it so I'm not touching it with my hands.
Okay.
My dust.
Instant.
So as you do that, I need a deck save.
Oh boy. All right.
Oh no.
Save. Oh, 21.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. You are fine to grab it, and you were grabbing the weapons or the components?
The weapons.
Okay, let me go back one more screen. Okay. And you're okay. I mean, at the moment, you were able to scoop them up and they're in your cloak.
Mm-hmm.
And then Salkeem, what were you doing?
I was attempting to grab the components.
Okay, so I need from you a dex check. Do you have either they're not able, they're like secured in some kind of way, so you're gonna have to use some type of tools. So I need to know if you either have thieves tools, jeweler's tools, or tinker tools. Otherwise,
I
it's
got is Smith's tools.
okay. It's gonna be a higher DC. If you want to go for it.
And is that Dex check?
Yeah, dex check.
On 20.
If all else fails, I can smash the altar and you can take them anyways.
That's a 5.
You are not able to budge these components.
Right? Can I
So-
try and smash the altar stone to free up the components?
Well, let's see what's the rest of the group up there is thinking or talking.
Okay.
Y'all can have a. I mean, Val seen what was going on. So whoever's in that group, Val, Kithrix, Theo, Wolfric, and Shino, and your new friend kind of got closer too. So he's gonna want to hear what y'all are plan is before he does or say anything else.
Going to return to the group and inform them that I was unable to budge these components.
All right.
Val's just gonna be standing there watching Kithrix hack this thing up
Yeah.
and just be like,
All right. And then
Nodding
Oscar, you got the weapons in the cloak.
Yeah, Oscar's gonna work on securing them with a rope so he can just kind of sling them over his back.
nice.
Okay.
Let me not be in darkness anymore. Sorry.
Okay. And you're gonna go back to the group there.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So if y'all want to take a minute or two and see what y'all want to do before we stop. We just got a couple
definitely
more
need
minutes.
these components.
I mean, I gotta get off really soon, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe this almost sounds like a perfect spot to end it here.
Yeah, we are gonna end it. I'd just say if y'all want to just have a closing thoughts before we stop. What do you
Wolfric
think?
offers our new friend some rations and water.
Val?
No, Val's just watching Kithrix hack this thing off and
All right.
kind of impressed, just waiting to see what he does with it and just chilling.
So Kithrix just finished hacking. He's got a little snake sweat going there. Does he do or say anything?
Yes. So after him and Theo, with Theo's assistance, he takes his tail off. He's gonna put it in his backpack. Look at Oscar and looks like he's got some type of a weapons, and still knows he's got something worked out with Baylor over there. He's hoping that's good enough for him to be broken free, and he's going to suggest, all right, let's go get that prisoner now.
All right.
Plus, he's gonna have to go past the anyway, so it's gonna be close to the same trip.
Yeah. What about Wolfert?
Well, Wolfric is going to, like he said, he's going to give some rations to our new friend here and some water. And then he's going to try and he's going to debate whether or not he can free these components himself by brute force.
Okay.
He's like, I'm pretty strong and I can smash these rocks, but is there another way to do this? And that's where he ends tonight.
All right. Salkeen. Any other closing
happened?
thoughts? Any closing thoughts from Salkeen?
No, I'm not paying attention.
As you brought in a new friend in the background and didn't tell us.
Yeah, you didn't think we missed that, did you?
Yeah. Oh, two
We got new
people.
people there. There's 2 people there.
2 people. There's like
Nice.
5.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. Well, we can only see 1 or 2 of them at a time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they keep popping in and out. Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. Anything from Oscar before we go?
All right.
No,
I gotta go
Oscar's
now,
down to
so
one
Yeah.
prisoner.
I gotta
That's-
go. I'll
that's
talk to
fine.
you guys next week.
That's fine. Later, Tyler.
I want to wait.
Later.
No, wait. Cool. Yeah, I'll take a picture here. We'll stop it here. I'm gonna stay on just for a few more minutes if anybody's staying on. But yeah, go get your rest there,
Yeah.
Matt.
Will do. Yeah. Thanks. It was fun tonight.
Yeah, good job, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Good job.
See you guys.
Sorry, we wrecked your Incubus's plans.